And I believe we are live. Yes, we are. Hello. Welcome back, everybody, to MIRRORMOURN. I am your humble and generous dungeon master who most definitely will not be responsible for any character deaths this session. I have these four guys, like always, with us, our full roster. Let's introduce the characters and let's continue with this crumbling fire giant ruin dungeon.
Hello everyone, I'm Warsor and I play Walykos, the Paragon of the Trickster, level 3.
Hello, I am Vince and I play Vapor, the wild magic sorcerer that is also level 3.
Hello, I am Nick. I play the swashbuckler rogue Adriel, who is level 3 also.
I'm Adam, and to continue with the A's, I'm playing Aygir, who is an armorer artificer, who is a hobgoblin, and he, like the rest of the party, is level 3.
And an all right guy.
Yeah, all around.
Yeah, and also a shout out to Christopher Floatin. I'm never quite sure if I say your name correctly. He is our resident archivist who logs our tales. If you're not aware, he always leaves these really detailed, great recaps on the videos of these adventure sessions, so you can go back and see his comments. What's the word I'm looking for here?
Chronological. Chronological.
Not chronological. It's the verb to
chronicling
our adventures.
To chronicle.
The Chronicles.
Yes, there's a lot of chronomancy happening with his comments. So yeah, go check those out if you haven't seen them yet. Apparently I'm doing a great job with his name. Okay, so let's get back to the dungeon. You all are... I'm going to share the right window here. You got to be very careful. Okay, there we go. I almost shared the secretive dungeon.
By all means.
The DM mask.
Secret treasure is hidden here if they just search in this one exact spot. Okay.
I'm going to go search in that one exact spot, Esper.
Yeah. So you all are still in beneath the crumble in an old giant ruin where it predominantly was fire giants who had lived, dwelt here, built it, created its various works of artifice, and you have fought some things already, mainly constructs, some of them purely mechanical and others like that initial crab thing were biomechanical to some degree. And you faced a couple pretty tough creatures last time, but I think your tactics were good. They resisted the non-magical weapons, but you guys handled it pretty well.
I didn't suffer any damage. Did anyone else take damage?
I didn't take any damage either.
Yeah, I think we managed to dodge most of the attacks and keep on.
I think
Aygir took damage.
Yeah, Aygir took some damage.
That's right. He was the shield.
He unfortunately took damage this time. Although we are all very grateful for it.
Yeah,
the shield or the armor, if you will.
Yes, yeah, that was a great benefit for you. Your artificer battle suit that you're in. So you handled the encounter quite well. And for the record, that was worth 2 milestones instead of 1. I said 1 on the stream, and then after the stream was over, Adam was like, whoa, wait, hold on. And I double-checked things, and indeed, it was worth 2. Okay.
That makes sense.
So just to kind of refresh our memory here, you came in from up here. There's the long corridor to the north. This thing's destroyed. This is an illusion created by one of the beads from Walykos's magic item. There's a statue head there that can spit elemental blasts. These are skeletons of Balai that died in the lava. Somehow they got in there. You defeated the Iron Cobra and the Stone Defender, so they're destroyed. You got the Iron Cobra into a lava pit. This is a wall of fire. It is radiating intense heat. Yep. This way, I think it extends maybe 10 feet or so.
10 or 15.
10 or 15, yeah. And this is a destroyed rusted out clockwork dragon.
We pinged it.
Fought.
Yeah.
There's you've gotten glimpses, but there's a lot of areas you haven't really gotten a straight look at them. You caught indications that maybe there was an old giant skeleton down there. So there's many extents of this place that you have not laid eyes upon.
Shall we just dive right back in?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay. Well, that was good. Good job taking out those constructs. We should-
Right. But are we to suspect that there are not to be more of them within? Hmm?
I don't see why there wouldn't be. We should get away from the lava. It looks like your companion Vapor is getting iffy.
Oh, he does that sometimes. He's just like that.
All right. I kind of point like forward, and I get my crossbow, check it, make sure it's loaded, and put my dagger away, and just kind of get everything together. Was there anything left of the tower shield guy or whatever? I think there was like a shield, maybe, or no?
Yeah, I kind of wanted to take a look at him as well. Like I was curious if
Oh, because it was a stone shield. Yeah, he was using like some sort of stone shield.
yeah, I did want to see like if he had like anything on him that was like scavengeable.
Does anyone else besides Adriel go up to inspect the?
I think Walykos,
inner construct?
Well,
yeah,
Walykos
Walykos also wanted to. Yeah.
Aygir will wander over there behind them since they're clearly rushing up to it. He'll just sort of mosey on over and see what trouble they're getting into because it's clearly something artificial.
Vapor's gonna find like the coolest piece of ground that's right in that immediate area and just sit down on it.
Okay, so maybe over there. Maybe there. And I imagine Vapor literally is a vapor right now. You're
Yeah,
like,
he
steamy sweat wafting off of you.
I'm betting all the rags that he's soaked are already like dried, and so it's just like.
And I believe you said that you were using prestidigitation to have this zephyr whipping about you to fan you.
Yeah.
off.
He's doing everything he can to keep cool.
For those who don't know exactly what we're talking about, Vapor has vulnerability to fire damage. Adriel, you look at the creature, it does indeed seem to largely be composed of brass and stone, clockwork bits within. Really an ingenious creation of giant artifice. And you look it over, the shields are rather unwieldy for a person, and this thing seemed to have been built to use them both as defense and weapon bashing potential. Is there anything specific that you're looking for with the creature?
Okay. You go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, just seeing if there's like any parts that maybe could come off, or like anything that may be of value that I could sort of scavenge out.
Well, most certainly someone could take it apart, get pieces of it unfastened, or I guess you could try to just break pieces off of it if you were so inclined.
No, I don't think I'd break it off. I'd see if I could like maybe maneuver a way to like get something off, like a clock or I don't know, something, like if there's anything
You
there.
use your thieves tools to try to dismantle part of it?
Yeah, I'd do something like that. Yeah.
Okay, as long as you're okay with working on it for a little while. Is anyone in a rush?
I don't think that we should spend too much time here. We should keep on moving. We are on a deadline, technically, a couple days.
Well, Adriel, do you want to give it a quick roll and see if there's something you can get off real fast?
Yeah, I'll just see if I can do something. I'll see if I can do something really quick, and if I don't find anything, then I'll just
come back to it later.
Yeah. So thieves tools, proficiency. I just get a +2 to this.
You should have your dexterity added in.
Oh, I add dexterity and the perfect. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So that would be much higher than 19.
19. Okay. You feel like if you were working on this construct creature for some time, or the we just call it now the base form of it, you could get some pieces off. There's nothing you can just immediately wriggle off of it in 1 round's worth of
Okay. All right, that's fine. We can just
maybe you'll come back to it.
Yeah, I'll just keep moving forward then for now with Walykos.
If we can render this location to be safe, free of harm, then we will come back here and drag that back to the workshop. Maybe see what we can make it into.
Yeah.
But for now, he's right. We should keep moving.
It's not really going anywhere, so I think we'll be fine to leave it here.
Yep.
Come, myself and Adriel will take the lead, but you and Vapor, with your ranged attacks, cover us.
Do you figure we go straight ahead, though, or take
We're
a
going
turn to the right?
We're going to go around the corner that the constructs came from. It should connect.
Over here.
Yes.
Okay. Who would be in the lead of this?
So I think it's Adriel, or I'm sorry, Walykos and myself.
Yeah, I think probably like the two of them, maybe side by side, and then Vapor and Aygir, like kind of double file.
Yeah.
10 feet back behind us sound good?
Yeah.
I like that. Yep.
Just out of range of any traps they might trip. Yeah.
Yeah, and just to clarify again, in case it needs to be clarified, we're peeking around the corners very carefully. We're doing it safely, all that good stuff.
All right. You sneak ahead, the two of you, with your allies close behind. And indeed, it does connect as you quite suspected.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to remove some fog of war here.
It's fine. Yep.
Did we need to do any kind of stealth check or anything, or?
He'll let us know.
Yeah, I'll let you know when we get to that.
Gotcha.
It's assumed that we're being sneaky, but we don't need a check necessarily for every movement.
Sometimes it's just more efficient to wait until something might actually see you.
Yep, fair enough.
Because, I mean, whether we made the check now or then, it's going to happen.
I didn't do that.
Ah, you drew.
I drew. Yeah, I meant to do fog of war. It said I drew.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we supposed to be able to see that stuff on the right over there?
What stuff on the right?
Isn't there like a symbol there? Like an icon? It looks like a sword.
You see an obelisk.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
You see an
I was about to say, wait,
obelisk
I was like, am I blind? Like, am I?
Yeah, I see it, but I was waiting for him to.
Uh-huh. Yep, you see an obelisk that's, a good 7-8 feet tall there at this rounded section of the wall.
Mm-hmm.
The way goes back in here to the west, and it goes back down here this way to the southeast.
Mm-hmm.
Now, speaking of things on the map, is that perhaps visible? That thing down there that uses the same token as the fire giant skeleton did earlier?
It is indeed a skeleton of a giant with rusted out battle armor and a great sword, pitted and oxidized and cooked to whatever degree.
Now that disturbs me. If the battle eye did not make it down this far, what could have killed him?
Something worse than to battle eye.
Yeah. We'll find out soon enough.
Tunnels within the walls, most likely.
Worse than a Balthus. That I don't like.
Stay here a moment. I need to test whether this obelisk is another trap. I'm going to run past it quickly and see if it tries to shoot where I was. So, assuming that the only other thing was a trap, I'm going to do a run of 45 feet to cover between where I am.
Sure. All right. So you quickly make your way out from where you were lurking through the corridor there, and actually at this point, I need everyone to roll initiative.
Yeah.
Dun,
right.
dun, 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 dun.
Hey, 18.
That's my initiative mod.
Oh, well, I believe I have a 6. Whoops. 6, not 69.
If only.
I'm looking at a 13 myself.
21.
Wish it was a 69.
Yeah.
All right. So help me out here, guys. We got
All right,
Walykos at 21.
Yeah, Walykos has 21. I have
Adriel.
18. Adriel has
Aygir has
18.
Aygir has 13. Vapor has 6.
Okay. So Walykos, you are actually up first, and I'll give a brief description of what's happening, and then you can continue with what you were doing, or
turn around and go back.
Yeah, or do whatever. So the obelisk takes on a reddish orange glow, as though stone or metal heating up.
Yeah.
and there is a slight. It's very, very faint and slight, but a hum, and maybe at the extents of the sound of the hum is this faint crackling noise that seems to emanate or even radiate out like a wave out from the obelisk, and you hear the clicking, squeaking clockwork sound of additional construct creatures activating. You don't see anything, but it sounds like they are to the south somewhere down there.
Yep. As I suspect, I knew that had to be similar to the trap before. It was too. It just makes sense. So what I'm going to do is I kind of ran out. I see all this happening. I hear the constructs. I feel like I'm going to take a snapshot with my crossbow at the obelisk to see if it can even be damaged.
Sure.
And then I'll run back to cover behind the wall.
Very well.
All right. So snapshot at the obelisk. Does a 18 hit?
Yes, it does.
All right. Does a cocked die. Does a 13 piercing damage, non-magical, do anything?
It does. It doesn't break the thing, but it does damage it to some degree.
All right, so it can be damaged.
It looks like solid hits can chip away at it. So I run back into cover.
Good shot on your behalf there, and go ahead.
Oh no, I just run back into cover. Yeah,
just like that.
Yep, that's perfect. I'm like, there's more coming. I reload my crossbow.
Excellent. Good shooting. Very good shooting. The obelisk, the glow pulsates, and it's actually going to target Adriel. I'll say, Adriel, that you have...
Wait, am I not around the corner?
Adriel didn't step out because I told him to wait back because the whole point was for me to expose myself where it couldn't target the others.
Gotcha. All right, so I guess no one really sees what's happening. Why don't we just go to Adriel and see what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it's a trap, like I thought, and there's more coming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Damn it, Aygir.
Yeah, I think I'll just I'll back up a little bit further. Like I'll get behind Walykos and I'll just ready a short bow attack if I see a creature. Because running out into traps seems like a very poor decision.
And after that, we come to...
Oh, move me. Can you move me behind Walykos, though?
Aygir, there's some variety of stony obelisk with a clear magic effect happening.
So you think this thing is some sort of trap? Like
I think it's going to shoot... Yeah, I think it's going to shoot anyone that pokes their head out.
It didn't have a hexagonal host on the front of it, did it?
I didn't see one.
I don't know if he got a super close look at it. I think he ran out there, he saw that it was heating up and was going to do something and started making the noise, and he just shot and dashed back.
Which is why I said I didn't see one.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it didn't react?
No, it was glowing and building up a charge like heat and light and crackling. Also, there's constructs coming from the south.
I don't like that at all. I would not like to fight them if we are going to do it in a trap room. Give me a moment and let me see if this does anything.
I was going to say, why don't you try popping out and shooting it from cover?
Or he's going to do pull out one of his old tricks and use magical tinkering on a stone to cause it to emanate the sound of our footsteps. And he's going to step up to that corner, peer his head around, and just chuck it. See how close he can get it to the obelisk and see if it does anything.
Okay. So you come up to the corner here, and you peer your head. It sounds like just a tiny bit, so you can see what's out there. And when you look out there, it does actually release the spell at you.
Yeah.
This is why Adriel did not do that.
Since you were so protective of how you're using this corner. I'll give you 3/4 cover, though.
Yeah.
All right.
That's good.
Though
Is
depending
that-
upon the spell, that may or may not matter.
Is that +5?
Yes, +5 to your AC and your dexterity saving throw.
All right.
Unfortunately, it does not matter against this spell. You
It's
feel your
unfortunate.
body tense up. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
The
wisdom
whole
save.
person.
I'm really glad I didn't do that because I'm -1 to wisdom saving throws.
Well, it's a good thing I have better wisdom than I do charisma. Okay. That is actually not terrible. That is a 17.
All right, you power through it, and you're fine. And then you're throwing a stone
Yeah.
out there.
A stone that, for what it's worth, sounds like the footsteps of the 4 of us from 10 feet away. I have no reason to think the obelisk itself would be able to hear anything, but if that makes a difference.
Okay, well, you experiment just to see what's what. You throw the stone out there, and whatever you might have hoped for does not occur.
Yeah,
Constructs are not easily fooled, unfortunately, because they don't have the capability to make too many decisions.
right.
They're more like they just have like a purpose, and they just do that purpose, right?
Well, it seems
Of course,
like
it always
it's a
depends
trap.
on what construct, but yes, something like this, Aygir, you might surmise that it just detects creatures. It has like a detection.
Just does its
used
thing.
into it.
Yeah.
Do you
So
think this?
a little rock is just a rock. It doesn't read as a creature or whatever.
Do you think this place is accessible from the other path?
Mm,
The one that the
We could get to
dragon was in?
we could get closer to it with the other path, but I think
Well,
whether we come out
how
that
about
way
we
or this
just
way-
shoot this thing to hell? It worked like I damaged it. And it just shot at you, so it means that we can all shoot at it. It can't keep. Hang on, I'm trying not to metagame hard here.
Yeah,
but
Aygir's
let's
looking
just-
at it, and
yeah.
it does appear that it's like it released
At least
the,
it's
the
charged.
magic
Yeah.
now.
It seems as though it takes
Oh.
time before it can release another attack.
Go,
I think
go,
that
go.
We can
Yeah.
attack
Attack.
it. Yeah.
Well, yes, I suppose this one's a rotten egg, huh?
all
All
right.
right, so Aygir, do you want to back up and let someone else take a crack at it?
I think he'll go ahead and shoot a storm bolt and then step back and wait. Get like
Didn't you already do the rock thing?
I think what you did would count as your action.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're
you already
still
threw
in-
the.
Sorry, I didn't.
Yeah, we're in
realize-
Still
we're in
initiative.
initiative order. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, yes. That's right. Yeah, he will. Yeah, exactly.
Makes sense.
Sounds
That's
like
what I figured you all wanted to
Vapor's going to be the next one up.
Well, if Vapor's up
Aid-
next.
Adriel, then Vapor.
No, Adriel.
I
was
already
before
already
Aygir.
went.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I see what I did. I accidentally left the Adriel initiative from the prior encounter.
I mean, I'll take a second turn if you want.
Okay, that's like ultra cunning action. You don't have that yet. All right.
Yet.
Vapor.
Right. So so from what Vapor's been hearing, it looks like we're all going to just be taking pot shots at it. So he's going to walk up and do his usual finger gun of Stormbolt. at
Is it within 60 feet? Is the big question, just to
I
make
think
sure.
So
I think it is. I just
60.
I want you to.
Oh, it's 75.
Okay, so that does complicate your finger bolt a little.
Your finger bolt.
Mhm.
Yeah. So Vapor's moved what 20 feet to get to there. What
And
do
you don't
reckon,
want to
Vapor?
get stuck out in the open. Why don't you back up, wait till next turn where you can run out and run back? Like where I'm standing will give you enough.
Well, yeah, I feel like actually.
Yeah, Vapor will
I
back
know
up.
there's
I'm
a
sorry,
lot
guys.
of
I'm going to have to
deep-
mute myself. My dog's barking.
I know there's a lot of detail on this map, so I will clarify that this here, you could get cover behind that. It doesn't go all the way up to the ceiling, but it would give you a good amount of cover.
Understood.
I could draw over it to bring it
Do a
up.
little outline of it, maybe
Yeah.
in white or whatever color you think will stand out.
There we go.
All right, so
Yeah.
I think Vapor said he
There we
would
go.
move back, and then I think that's his turn as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, so
Have him
I actually,
stand where
can
I'm
you
at.
scroll? I think.
Hmm?
Okay, so what Vapor's actually going to do is he's going to hook back around into that tunnel because it looks like he can peek from an area there and get fire off his spell.
Okay.
All right. So it sounds like you're dashing.
But he's going to at least go to the entrance of the tunnel and look down and see if he can see the
Okay.
monolith.
All right. So you go as far as you can to reposition yourself to maybe a better vantage point, and the clicking, squealing, grinding sounds of constructs get a little bit louder. What did I just do there?
You clipped a little bit of
Oh
your
my
fog
gosh.
war.
All right.
Yeah.
It's always a juggling act DMing with Map Tool.
Yeah.
Not
So long as-
complaining. It just is
Yeah.
what it is. All right. There's the squealing sound of old joints that have not moved in some time, rusted contraptions, and they are flying out. More of these rust dragons.
Am I able to see one?
There's one.
We'll find
I
out
think
shortly.
so.
Mhm.
I think so. I think you might see two of them actually.
Yep.
Did you ready an action?
I did ready a bow shot. Yeah.
Nice. Probably take it at that one.
Yeah. Is that within 5 feet of Walykos?
10 feet of Walykos. I moved it as far as I possibly could.
Sad face. No sneak
Yeah.
attack.
So two of them, they're medium-sized things, so they're not huge dragons, but they're constructs shaped like dragons with
Yeah.
segmented necks, and you see something hot charging up inside their gullets.
Yep. Can I get my my bow attack on the close one?
Ready to attack, right?
Yep.
Go for it.
Alrighty. Oh, it's very good. 21. Or I'm sorry,
21.
23. But yeah.
Got it.
Nice. All right. I should have had my dice ready for the damage. That's a D6 short bow. That's max damage. 10 damage.
That was very effective. These things are really rusty and not in good condition. And just that one solid shot looks pretty like a pretty substantial hit.
Nice.
And the thing knocks to the side and almost falls out of the air when you hit it. Let's go back to Walykos.
All right. Well, I was gonna go for the obelisk, but it's not moving. These are. So I'm gonna shoot. Let's see. They aren't gonna go till late, so I think that I'm gonna leave one for Aygir, the one that's closer, and I'm gonna shoot the one that's further away. So, tell me, does a 12 hit?
I don't believe it does. No.
Okay. Well,
it deflects off of.
Well,
what
I'm
metal
gonna
bits
hand.
are still serving it.
I'm gonna hand a fate it though. So.
Go for
It misses and then it just like turns around and hits it in the back.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes, a 16 does hit.
All right, hand of fate. That's gonna be 6 damage. And then I guess with my action from Hand of Fate, I will dodge, I guess, just in case more things pop out.
Sure. Do you hold your ground?
Yeah, I'm the one, I'm dodging. It's a better chance that they'll miss me.
Yeah,
well.
it's all good. I can get my sneak attack in another way.
Yeah. Well, I figure that one will be dead soon.
Oh, is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Okay, so if I attack that one on the bottom, that one would have what, like 2/4 cover or something, or half cover?
You could just step out this way to have a straight shot.
Well, no, the reason I need to add
From
because
where you're standing, I would give it 3/4 cover. It's
Okay,
an awkward shot.
in that
You
case,
trying to
then-
hide?
No, it's I'm just going to attack the one that I already attacked, but I'm going to use my Natasha's Cauldron of Everything feature, the steady aim. So yeah, so I'll get advantage on my next attack roll.
Beautiful.
I just won't be able to move.
Okay. You take steady aim, raise your arrow tip up into the air where the thing is flying on its construct wings.
Indeed. And it's not very good. It's only I don't think it's gonna hit. 13.
Bing!
Yeah.
Clinks off of a panel of bronze.
All right, and I'm not able to move. Can I can you know what? I'll actually use my bonus action. I know I'm not going to be able to
I
hide
think
from
the steady
this.
aim was the bonus action.
Oh, it is a bonus. I'm sorry. You're right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah,
First time
that's
I've ever
that.
used. First time I've ever used the feature. Yeah, you're right. I'm done then. That's my turn. Sorry, I forgot that.
We're
That's
going to
also a
Aygir.
That's all
Aygir,
right. I
let's-
think Aygir
let's
can take this.
Keep it moving along. What do you
Yeah,
got?
all right. So the nearest one to us is flying at an altitude of what?
Not high. It just a couple inches over your head.
All
It
right,
looks like
then
it's swooping in for your team there.
excellent. Then Aygir, with his two magically thunder-infused, bonded to his armor weapons in hand, will run at it and try and take a swipe with both, with the saber and the spiked shield.
Okay.
So
Where do
action,
you just wanna
bonus
be, like
action.
there?
I will
Walykos?
be in the direct center of the hallway, just so I'm not like blocking Walykos and Adriel. Yeah. All right. So first one is going to be wow. Okay, first one is an 18 plus some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta
Oh, yeah.
familiarize myself with my sheet here. It's a 24 to hit. Second one is a crit, a 26.
Woo! You can roll the damage if you want, just for fun, but you are going to be destroying
Sure.
this thing.
The regular hit would do 8, and the crit would do 12.
Okay.
So, yeah, total of 20.
The critical hit really is what does it in. So you smash, and this thing collapses to the ground, and really it was not in good shape, and you pretty much just put it out of commission.
And with any remaining movement speed, I will duck back there behind, like even with where Adriel is standing, just in case the obelisk decides to take another pot shot at me.
Which
Actually,
it will.
I want to see if the obelisk actually can get you from where you are. What do you think?
We can't see what you're doing on your
can't see-
GM.
oh,
That's a GM
It's your
layer.
GM layer.
Okay, yeah. Can you see that? What do you think?
I see it crossing through the wall. It's
We'll say Aygir was
it's hard.
very particular and careful with his stepping.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you step back to, like you said, avoid said obelisk and its magic.
Call it an innate intuition from like a past life or something, but we ain't fucking around with no obelisk.
Why, oh why would you say that? Vapor.
All right. Well, hearing now that there's combat right there, he's going to come back and try to get at an angle where he can get the second one. So,
Okay, we'll say you've gone like 15 feet to there, and that might be 60 feet. Yep, there you go.
okay. Yeah. So, and since that's metal, I'm going to have advantage, I believe.
Yes.
Just don't roll like me. You got this.
Well, let's see. I believe an 18 on the dice is going to hit it.
Oh, yeah. You fire your storm bolt over your allies' heads. It smashes into the rust dragon where it's flapping its squealing wings up there.
Do I need to roll damage, or is this going to kill it?
Yeah,
you
go
should
ahead,
roll
roll it up.
damage.
All right. Fortunately, that is only a 2. Yeah, that's only a 2.
Not gonna do it.
All right. A little bit of lightning crackles and ripples over it, but it is still in motion. And it will swoop to
Come
here
at me, bro.
and open its mouth and release its furnace-y breath in a cone that is striking the three of you.
Of course, it's a cone.
Of course, it is a cone. Make dexterity saving throws.
I'm good at this. It's okay.
I have advantage because I dodged, if I'm not mistaken, on dex save.
I think so. I think dodge gives you advantage on that. Yeah. So it's a saving throw, right?
Yep.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
Okay.
Does a 14 make it?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Straight up. My first roll, natural 1. Second roll, natural 20. So 26 altogether, if it matters.
It always feels good on an advantage roll.
So I imagine like Adriel like sees the fire and like he kind of like trips on himself a little bit, and then he just like fixes his position and like dodges out of the way.
All right. If
Well done.
14 succeeds, then I make it as well because I
Okay.
also got a 14.
It's a total of 14 fire damage. So 7 to
for
Walykos and Aygir and Adriel. Do you have evasion yet? I don't think so.
No, you don't get that until level, I believe, 4 or 5.
Something like that, yeah. Okay, so you each take 7 fire.
7.
Oh, actually, evasion comes at level 7, so it's a
7,
while. Yeah.
Yeah.
You said
And-
7 fire damage, right?
Indeed.
Okay.
Walykos,
All
how
right.
do you respond to the blast of furnace in your face?
I pull out my dagger and I stab it with a cat's claw. Let's see if I can pull off this cat's claw.
Oh, yeah, go for it. So you do a
Let's
sleight
see.
of hand?
Yep, let me just double check. As a bonus action, you can dexterity, sleight of hand. All right. Sleight of hand is right there. I got a total of 16,
They got a 10 perception.
so succeeds. I have advantage on the next melee attack roll against the creature this turn. If I'm using a one-handed weapon, it deals an additional 1d6 damage for every 2 Paragon levels I have. Which I assume is rounded down. Level 3 means only 1d6. So, d10, d6, and here's. Oh wait, I gotta make the attack roll first. With advantage. That is really crap. I rolled a 12.
Oof.
You stab at the clockwork dragon, but
Feels
alas,
bad.
you strike nothing but metal.
Does it have anything that isn't holding actively that I can steal from it?
Alas, no.
I didn't think
it is
so.
just a rusty dragon thing. But
I steal its. Its
one day
fuel
you will
canister.
steal something, I assure you.
I steal a fuel canister. Yeah, it's that's my go. I use my bonus and my attack. I will stand where I am so Adriel can get his.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I'd rather use the.
We are actually on to Adriel now.
Yep. Since I don't think I can get 2 weapons out in a single turn and attack, I'm just gonna pull out my rapier. So like I imagine like I have my short bow in one hand, pull out the rapier, and then I will walk forward a bit and then go for a stab. And yep. So that'll. I think
Yeah,
I
that
don't
sounds
have
good.
anything. Yep. I think that's all I'm gonna do. I can't get advantage on that, so I'll just go for that. Come on, dice. I don't think so. Well, maybe. 14.
You poke at a metal plate of the clockwork dragon.
Well, you can't do damage every session. I will
You
after
did
that.
kill everything. The
I know,
last few sessions,
I know.
so
Yeah, I can't
the
complain.
pendulum's swinging back the other way now.
Yeah, I imagine like maybe like I was burnt a little bit and like I kind of missed my target, and then I'll just I'll run away. I'll go back
You
a
have a
bit.
burnt eyelash in your it's stinging your eye.
Yep, and I'll go back a bit. He won't. He doesn't get an opportunity attack on me because of my swashbuckler. I'll actually go back a bit further if possible.
Swashbuckler.
Yeah, so I'll go back as far as I can because I still have my short bow. Also, I completely forgot that I think I actually would have had the highest initiative. I forgot to add my charisma modifier to my
Too
initiative.
late now.
I know. I'll make sure to do it next time. I was reading my stuff and I was like, oh yeah, I have that extra thing now, which I forgot about.
I mean,
yeah.
At least no enemies went before you. That's the important.
Yeah. But that's my turn.
Yeah.
Actually, I guess I'll take a bonus action to Am I able to? Well, was I able to get around the corner to maybe get a hide?
Maybe
Did I have
so. Remind me what your speed is.
My speed is 35.
Okay, so you actually could have got to there with your speed.
Not
All right,
quite.
I'll
Have your
still.
bonus action.
I guess I'll still take the You know what? I'll just use my bonus action to dash, and I'll just get around the corner. Seems like a better position to be. Just use that, just a little bit more. Yeah,
we know that you're not actually running away. It just looks like you're running away.
Exactly. Yeah. All right, that's my turn.
Well,
though.
he's a swashbuckler rogue, so he's got his tricky.
He did a little
acrobatic.
zazz.
He's got
Exactly.
his footwork going on.
Exactly. But that's
like
my
guy
turn.
in The Princess Bride who like does all this like whatever, and then he like turns and runs away.
Yeah. Exactly.
Count
Yeah.
Rugen or whatever.
But yeah, that's my turn though.
Well done. Aygir.
Alrighty. Well, he will just sort of step directly to his right, my left on the screen, to the other wall of the hallway, extend his sword hand out, and because it's part of his armor, and his armor's an arcane focus, he will blast a storm bolt at the remaining rust dragon.
Very nice.
Which, if I'm not mistaken, would be with advantage.
Yes, indeed.
Due to its metallic construction.
Metallic construct, yeah.
All right.
Get him.
That's going to be a 19. Good thing that was with advantage. That would have been
That
a
is
12
definitely
otherwise. All right.
Just put some damage on him. He's hurting.
Well, it'll do a little bit of damage. It'll do 4.
I mean, that's good damage for your bolt. Yeah.
You zap the creature, though it continues to be active.
You set him up for Vapor taking it home.
I just want
Wait,
to
or actually, sorry, no, never mind. That's a little bit more lame. Yeah, the bolt doesn't get ability modifier added. No, that's just a 1. Yeah, sorry.
All right. So Aygir, drags his feet along the floor over to there and then gives it a static shock.
All right.
Vapor?
Maybe Vapor's got
You want to show him how it's really done?
All right. So once again, Storm Bolt. So with advantage. Natural 20.
Well, I guess I spoke truly.
Double those dice.
Yep.
Hey, this could be up to 16 damage here.
Well, unfortunately, I'm only putting out 7.
That's unfortunately that's good.
At least you were able to hit it. I haven't even done damage yet.
I did 6 damage to it earlier, and then 2 more damage from you last turn. So that's 8 plus 7. We did 15 damage.
Oh, Adriel, do you want to brag about killing things some more?
Adriel has no response.
The clockwork dragon will
Run away.
Cone you two. It's a 15 cone.
Sure.
Make dexterity saving throws.
This
Walykos and Aygir.
This is why Adriel ran around the corner. After he got burned, he's like, all right, not anymore.
And you're going to see Vapor giving you the glare going, yeah, I see you running away.
You said a 14 was enough last time, right?
I got a 22. Yeah.
Good, because I rolled a 14 again.
Okay, it's 12, so halved is 6 fire.
Ouch.
Yeah, kind of hurts a little bit, but we'll probably rest after this.
Are you all right down there, you two? I heard fire again.
Keep bragging about killing things.
Go for it, Walykos.
All right. Walykos is going to attack with his dagger. And just see how that goes. Let me just check and read, make sure that Cat's Claw faded. Have advantage on your next melee attack roll this turn. Okay, just making sure it didn't last like till the next turn or something. Oh, that's 19 on the die, so definitely a hit. 25 to hit. So, how does 12 damage sound?
You have destroyed the creature.
Right.
Bam. With a clanger, it smashes into the ground.
All right. Still an initiative. There's still an obelisk, technically.
Yes.
I put my dagger away, and I'm going to back up. No, I'm not going to back up. I'm just going to stay where I'm at. and just be like, "Don't forget the obelisk."
So let's see what you all want to do about that.
I was just gonna pop out,
Right.
shoot, and
Yeah.
run back
That might be the way.
That was going to be my
with 3/4
last
cover. By like, I mean by pop out, I don't mean run out in the open. I mean just lean out,
Mhm.
shoot.
Mhm.
And here's the thing: even if it readies an action, it gets 1 shot per turn. We get like 4 shots.
Mhm.
So odds are in our favor.
Yeah, that's what Adriel was going to do as well. Like, just pop out and shoot it. So
Okay, well, it's actually your turn now. So,
okay.
Go for
do you want to try that down here, or do you want to take this other passage that we're considering?
You know what? Let's that's a good question. Can you zoom out a little bit? I just want to see what's like what we know what's down on that other side. Trying to think if like it might be. You know what? No, I'm just gonna stick with. Yeah. I'll go down. I'll go down the other path. I want to do something different. Not just go with everyone else. Let's do something different. Let's go down the other path if I can make it.
Okay.
That's when a chimera pops out and eats you.
Right? Yeah. It's just like, hey, let's do something different, and then I die. Now is it? Can I see it from there?
I think this is where you and the obelisk can both quote unquote see each other. And
No,
so
no,
it has a ready
well,
thing
no,
that goes.
Now I do want to make sure that I'm still in like the 3/4 cover as well, just to clarify.
Yeah,
that,
I'd say
Okay.
so. Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's fine. Yep. So
I feel like you stick your hand out and like wave it to try and activate.
yeah, exactly.
The obelisk.
That's
The
kind of
obelisk
what,
shoots
yeah,
you.
exactly. Yeah. All right.
Put your hat on a stick. You know, like do the little hat on a stick. Bob.
So should I do I attack first, or does it attack
It
me
does
first?
it first. Yeah.
Okay.
With ready things, the person
Yeah.
who's doing their reaction goes first.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna roll a randomized thing.
Yeah, I
Sure.
debated doing a hide, but I don't think a hide's gonna matter with like an obelisk. So
I rolled it on the floor. Okay. It was a good roll too. So it actually fires a projectile at you.
okay.
It is a sizzling arrow of arcane acid.
All right.
You have
This
plus
is-
5 to your AC.
All right.
It's a critical hit.
Oh, wow. Feels bad.
Gosh.
Every time.
Oh my gosh. All right. I'm like, yeah, it's probably gonna miss. It's
So you stick your hand out and your hand just gets vaporized. You pull back the
you have nothing but just like smoking bones for a hand now. Hey, it's
Arlen.
Arlen.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm probably
so-
dead.
Well,
Probably not. I don't think so. I rolled low. 17 acid damage.
I
That's a lot of
am almost dead. Yep.
And the acid is like lingering on you, by the way. It feels like it's gonna
Oh shit!
it's going to
Better run back over
burn
towards us.
once again.
Yep. Can I use my action to like get it off of me? Is that a thing? I don't know if that's
Well, I'm gonna put it to you this way, and then I'll let you decide what you think is
okay.
best.
Yeah.
You can definitely spend your action to try doing that.
That's all he's gonna say.
Yeah. So we do an action for a healing potion, right?
Yes, drinking a potion is an action.
I'm a bonus action because I've already used my 35 moves. So I'm a bonus action dash away. So I'm gonna get back around the corner, and then I'll drink my healing potion.
You ate its reaction, so that's good.
Yep.
That was probably a good idea.
Yeah. All right. So that's
Arlen.
2d4.
Arlen. I'm calling you Arlen now. Adriel.
I still have a hand. All right. So that's a 2d4 plus 2.
You still have a hand till Esper rolls on his new improved injury
Exactly.
table.
Oh well. That is 7 damage I heal. So I go back to 11. All righty. Oh, that's my.
You quaff the potion, and it soothes the burning sensation. You decide to not try rubbing off the acid as there's a difference between real acid and just evocation energy.
Yep.
Mhm.
Good choice on your part there.
Yeah. All right. Yep. But that's my turn. I will do that.
Aygir.
All right. Well, in light of the fact that he can tell it's still shooting, and that he got breathed
You
on
probably
dragon,
heard some screams from Adriel like
My
that hurt.
Serves you right for
hurt.
running away.
Oh, I'm the one who ran away. I was going to kill the thing next chance I had. Why don't you just get yourself covered and grappled by a big monster again? Then we can talk about who's the smart one over here.
So in light of that, Aygir is going to cast Cure Wounds on himself.
He's in a lot of pain right now. He's just talking out his ass.
And that is going to do really well, because he rolled the maximum on that D8. So he's going to heal himself for 11.
Nice.
Which brings him to one more hit point than he
The
was
real
at
question
the
is-
beginning of that fight.
Can you give Adriel a hand?
But
Well, I don't know. I could.
Because he's gonna need one.
Big one.
All right.
don't quit your day
Do
job.
you-
Esper.
Yeah. Hey, I try. Do you want to stay where you are, Aygir?
Well, he will move up to just behind Walykos, because he's going to be needing to shoot here too. Just
Yes.
not when he's in a position to get shot at.
How about Vapor?
Vapor doesn't kind of want to go the other way now because he can get shot there real easily.
Oh, are you gonna run away, Vapor?
He is going to move towards that direction, but he's not going to go down that tunnel.
Okay. All right, so there's your speed. So have your action.
He'll just end it there. He doesn't want to go down into the tunnel yet until he knows he can take the shot and then get out without being fired upon.
So he's a coward.
Actually, no, wait.
I was about to say, wait a second. Adriel actually did the thing, and you're complaining to Adriel about
Well,
running
no, because
away.
the problem is if I dash, I can't do anything. That's my turn. We don't know exactly when this thing goes. So all I could actually do is just use whatever movement I have.
You're doing the smart thing. None of us are complaining for that. reason.
I
We're
could
just
take a dash and then
poking
just
fun
go
at
to
it.
the edge, and that'd be it.
You're fine. You're fine, man. It's all
I
good.
think it's
Yeah, but no, I'm thinking it's like, how's Vapor thinking this?
Plus,
He
I
heard
mean,
the guy who ran away
acid-
scream, so whatever.
yeah, isn't acid like your vulnerability too as well?
Yeah, I'm vulnerable to acid and fire damage.
So
So
that's probably extra scary. Like it would be like telling yourself to plunge your hand into acid. It's not good.
right.
Esper, who's up? Is it me?
it's
I think
wise
it's
for
Walykos,
Vapor to be taking it careful in this dungeon
Yeah.
here.
I think it's
well,
Walykos.
Also, a quick shout out to Kinnick. Thank you very much for the super chat there.
Mhm.
I believe you're the same one that super chatted on an earlier session, and I am working in the thing that you
Mhm.
suggested. So,
Oh, he super chatted twice.
Appear.
Yeah.
Two appear. And I'll see about this.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's
Anyway.
go. I'll start my my DM gears.
Yep.
Turning.
I pop out. I'm going to shoot the thing that's spent its reaction. So
Yes.
here comes a shot, Esper.
Okay.
Does 14 hit?
It does not. At least
So
it doesn't hit it in a way
It
that
hits it, but it bounces. I gotcha. Yeah.
like the armor, essentially.
Yeah. I just go back into total cover, and I'm done.
All right. You fire the arrow, deflects off of it.
Reload, of course.
Adriel, it's your turn. There's this lingering acid that's stinging on you.
I'm in pain. Everything is pain. I will I'll just I'm gonna move to that left corner where I was at before I went down the death tunnel, and
Okay.
No,
and I'll make
I hear lava cancels acid out.
Oh yes, of course. I'll make sure I'm like in full cover, like maybe not full cover, but like I'm on the corner basically, and I'm gonna take the dodge or my bonus action, not dodge, but I'll take the hide action for my bonus action just in case something comes up.
So long as you're hidden from it, yeah.
Yep. Is that cool, Esper?
You said dodge and hide.
Oh no, just
No,
hide for
just
now.
hide.
Just hide for now, yeah.
He can't
Okay.
dodge with his bonus.
So I'll take my bonus.
I thought his action would be.
I might. I just wanted to see what my hide was first, and then I'll decide on if I want to also dodge. But my hide is a 22 stealth.
Okay, if you would just kind of note that down or remember.
Yeah, I'll keep a note of it.
Okay.
And then I think I'm just debating it. What my yeah, I'll just take the dodge action as well. I think that's I don't like everything's pretty far away, so even if I took the action, yeah, I'll just take dodge. So dodge and hide for now,
Okay.
and then we'll see what comes up. And like I imagine, like
the rest of the acid damage occurs, which is 4.
4. Okay, I imagine like just like for role play, like as I'm like hiding, like I sort of get into like a crevice and I pull out like some cloth and like wrap my hand with it some and like bite it off, and then like I feel it like hurt a little bit more, like oh that thing. Don't get shot by that one, Walykos.
Didn't plan on it.
Notice I don't care about the others, but continue. It is the next person's turn now.
I believe that's Aygir, yeah.
It is indeed. All right. So
Probably going to shoot at you, so I would do the, trigger it first.
well, it's not going to shoot at me. Oh, you mean if I pop out? Oh, okay.
If you pop.
All right.
At least that's the pattern I seem to sense.
Right. Well, wait. So the last time, the stone didn't trigger it, though. Him poking his head around the corner triggered it.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Well, if you're going to move to where you can attack it, it can attack you, is my point.
Right. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, that would be ideal if there were a way to not do that, but no. He's going to poke his head around the corner such that he still has 3/4 cover, and he will pop a storm bolt at it.
All right, before you stormbolt, the obelisk fires.
Feel my pain, Aygir.
There's one small problem with the stormbolt. It's not going to reach its target.
From there, yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Hey,
Don't you have
at least you took the action away from it, though.
Don't you have Iron Man blasts or something you can do?
Not in this form of the armor, no.
Would you go Infiltrator?
Guardian. Infiltrator is the one with the range. And that is a 300-foot range, but
yeah.
this one does not.
I mean, either way, you're still getting its reaction, so other people can attack it. So
Yeah.
It's another acid arrow.
Okay.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
That's
it
it.
would be another hold person. Yeah.
Not
Too much to hope for.
17 to hit.
That will not.
All right, the arrow dashes against the stone next to you and splashes you for half damage and no lingering damage.
Half damage? What?
What?
No, it's not a cantrip, so yeah.
at least you didn't take
You take 6 acid.
All right. With that in mind, he will run up.
Are you going for the other cover?
Well, because it is.
Or you could just, go and zap it.
Okay, so
Like up close? Yeah, but then it'll recharge.
Yeah.
How close is it to do we think to being destroyed? Does it look damaged?
I've hit it once.
it got shot once.
It was a good shot.
It was a good shot. It doesn't look visibly like it has severe damage on it.
It's going to take more bullets. And we can always retreat and come back.
Chunk of stone. And now that you're getting a good look at it, it has a hexagonal 6-facet shape.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So all he has done has been move.
Well, now that you've seen that, why don't you?
Well, I've moved the token 15 feet, so you let me know.
Why don't you tell us about the hexagon, and we might come up with a way to turn it off without having to damage it over 50 rounds.
Right. He will say, it is hexagonal. I wonder if something I have might work. Would
Like
you be
the
able
hex-
to? Would you be able to cover me? And
No,
somehow
come back and
deploy
give it to
fire?
one of the fast people. You're too
I
slow.
I can get there fast if one of you like take a shot for me.
Yeah, I'm way faster than both of you. So like,
No
you're
one's
you're
taking a
not
shot.
you're
no
not
one's
the,
taking-
the person for it. The job.
No one's taking a shot for Adriel. If you are so fast, fine, but I want this back. He'll shove the hexatile at Walykos.
I'm totally gonna toss this in the lava or pawn it at the next shop I see.
This is as he also moves back to behind where Walykos is right
Yep,
now. So
yep.
he's not still in range of it. Just to
Yeah, makes sense.
declare that so that it's on the record.
Okay.
Esper, I'm gonna need some pre-measuring once you get there, but it's not my turn yet. So
Well, so actually, though, when I looked at it, did I get a chance to see anything other than just the hexagonal shape? Was I able to
Well,
discern
you
any
didn't
details?
technically use your action, so you could use your action for a perception check.
That's what I was thinking.
Visually scan it,
Inspect.
or you could
Yeah.
do a intelligence, a knowledge,
All right.
arcana, to try to recollect helpful information about such a thing.
All right. Perception or Arcana would be actually identical. So I'll do Arcana. That seems more fitting. And that's going to be a 21.
Okay, so you spend just a brief moment there and recollect or otherwise surmise some knowledge about this spell obelisk, an arcane spell obelisk. So it has 6 different spells that are imbued into it, and it essentially can cast them infinitely, though it can only cast 1 per round.
Right.
There is a way in which it could cast more than 1 per round, but what it would take is for someone to fail a disable check by more than 5, like 5 lower than the DC.
Interesting.
Speaking of disabling it, there's a couple ways that could happen. One is you can attempt to disable it with Arcana. You need to be within reach of the thing, and it will probably take 2 successes to get it disabled.
Would thieves' tools not also do something?
Tools won't work. There's no mechanism to it. There's no device. It's purely a magic effect. A chunk of rock emblazoned with arcane runes. Dispel magic could work. It would have to be dispelled at the 4th level spell. Hacking it also is another option. It's a big chunk of stone, so it will take probably a number of hits to take it down.
Right.
But it
I
could
also
be
don't get the
destroyed.
impression that it would have a hexatile slot, do I?
Ah, yes. So talking about that, this, as far as you know, does not take a hexatile. Typically, it's created to trigger and to attack only certain types of creatures that are considered enemies. So in this case, it might be like, non-construct, non-giant creatures, or maybe someone that doesn't have a special talisman or a special symbol on them, or maybe it would have like a password or a passphrase you could say to deactivate it temporarily.
Well,
whoever made this clearly set it up to just attack intruder types.
Well, it's not somebody who has a hexatile, so I'm going to snatch that back. This won't help. You just need to run out there and figure it
You're
out.
thinking that hexatile truly is keyed to those 2 rooms in the arcane sanctum.
So how do you disable it again? You Arcana it, or
you could attempt to disable it with Arcana checks, Intelligence Arcana. You need to be within reach of it. And Aygir is saying that it will take a little bit of work, aka 2 successes.
But other than that, just damaging it, Arcana, or is there another way?
Dispel magic as a 4th level spell. I know no one has dispel magic yet.
Yeah, no. Okay, so shooting it up is still a thing. All right,
yeah,
got it.
What I meant was dispelling it as though you're dispelling a 4th level spell.
I understand. Yeah,
gotcha.
Okay, cool. I guess we'll shoot at it till we feel bad and then go take some rest times. Alternatively, we could just try to avoid it and circle around.
Yeah, it's not moving. It's just a rock. So if you just want to get around it,
Why
it's
don't
not
we
going
not
anywhere.
waste our hit points right now? Why don't we go check out the rest of the area and then waste our hit points later if we find dead ends? What do you guys think?
Adriel's pretty low. Like,
So-
like he'd probably be up for just like dealing with this first and then resting and then continuing.
Okay, so
Yeah.
keep on banging at it. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm fine with taking pot shots till it drops, or drops me. So long as one of you can stabilize me.
Aygir has a spell slot left.
Excellent. All right, Esper. I believe that would bring us to Vapor. Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, so then Vapor's going to start making his way down that tunnel at
Mhm.
least 15 feet. So that's
15 feet.
Yeah, I don't think you can quite see it there.
literally 15 feet. That only looked like it was 6.
Yeah, that's 15.
But the good news is it can't see you from there, so
Yeah,
you can
it
use
can't-
that as
yeah.
your new point for movement from and to.
It was here where.
Okay, yeah.
Adriel-
Then Vapor will just stay there because he doesn't want to go in and
Why
have it.
rush? It's
Yeah.
not going anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, so that'll be my turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Vapor goes there. We'll say you dodge. Walykos.
Okay, so Walykos is going to pop out knowing that it's used its reaction and shoot it. So
Yep.
here we go.
Okay. You come
And,
out here.
Yeah, I
fire
recommend
crossbow.
whoever is going to trigger it, aka Aygir, dodge first if you're not going to, shoot. I think I'm going to miss because I know that's less than what I rolled last time, so no good.
Okay.
Pop
You
back
fire.
in, reload. Yep.
And there's that crackle sound. It seems to recharge
Charge.
itself
Yeah,
after Walykos in the initiative order.
that makes sense.
So,
Adriel,
Adriel, how's it going?
Yeah.
you want to just hang back?
Well, I had a question. Like, I forgot if there's a rule for this or not. Is it possible for me to just like hold my turn and like take my turn after Aygir so that I can actually get a shot on? Is there not a way to do that?
I don't think so. None 5e.
According to the 5th edition rules, there's not. I'm not sure why that is. If it's just to avoid complicatedness, or
It's to avoid people constantly delaying their turn behind other things until they finally,
Mhm.
metagame out the perfect order.
Yeah,
stuff.
of course. Yeah. Yeah. I was just curious because like if not, I'm probably just gonna stay there because I can't get into a position where I can ready an action to hit it and I don't want to trigger it. So
I was going to say you could come down to where I'm at and still be safe, but if it's readying itself right after, the only thing that you'd be doing probably is take a dodge action, run out, and then pop back in.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think I'm just gonna. I think I'll just stick there where I'm at actually, and just I'm already hidden, so I'll just take the dodge action again.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. So Adriel plays it safe for now. Maybe you'll think of something else that you'd rather do next time. That's fine.
Yeah, just in this situation, I just don't have much else I can do. Like I would have peeked out if I didn't already take like a critical hit. So
yeah.
You got scared.
All right.
Aygir.
Adriel definitely is feeling pain right now.
Prospect of getting shot at is never great, but he does have some hit points. So he
Good
will
job,
actually
man.
he'll kind of, this is all with movement, flick his arms down, and his bonded to his armor weapons will return to their stowed positions as he will retrieve his short bow, knock an arrow, peek around the corner, still in 3/4 cover, and take
It's
a
shooting
pot
at
shot
you.
that away. Of
Yeah.
course it is, but he will then shoot
All right.
it.
You peek out, and the thing is ready with
Let's see if
perfect
it's
precision, and it fires another acid arrow. I keep rolling the same thing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here we go. +5 to your AC. 10 obviously will miss you. It splashes for half.
hate that splash for half.
11 turns into 5 acid.
Yeah, that is.
That's going to
You
be
take
what kills
damage
us.
even if you had missed. Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be what kills us.
It does have more than acid arrow.
Exactly. I mean, I know it's got like some sort of hold person and some other things.
Ah, yes, you saw the whole person.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
the first law of obelisks is that if they have
Well, I
6
assume it's
effects,
whole
they will
person.
only
I'm
ever
not-
use 1. If they have 4 effects, they will never use 2.
Like that Shaitan Kara effect. It just
Yeah.
rolling the same thing.
Oh, that was such a
there
horrible.
was one that never got
horrible-
shown. I was like, oh, I want them to see this other.
All right, well, it's not acidic, but he will answer it with a regular arrow.
Okay.
Maybe we'll go back there one day as the new Stormbringers.
That arrow will have an 18 to hit.
That'll do it.
All right. And what is it that it'll do? It'll do 9 damage.
9 damage.
Hmm.
9 damage. Okay. That seemed decently effective. And
And then he will return
back,
to
right?
behind Walykos so that he
Yeah,
is
right.
not at risk of further shots.
Vapor?
Vapor. Now you can finally get a shot off, and you don't even have to worry about getting shot at.
Yeah, so he'll move up to where he can get a shot as long as it's within 15 feet.
I'm trying to think of the best thing you could do. Maybe you could go there. It'll only have half cover, and then you go back to the full cover.
Yeah,
So
that'll be fine.
Does it have any metal in it? I'm guess is the curiosity. We haven't actually storm bolted it yet,
It is just stone.
so no advantage from that. Do you have anything other than the storm bolt?
I've used both shatters in the fight
Yeah.
before, so I'm out of
Mhm.
level 2
Okay.
slots. And
Just
the only
storm
other
bolt.
thing I got that for attack, because I was going kind of thematic with air type stuff, is Thunderwave, but I got to be within 15 feet.
Just just do wait.
Ye-
15. Thunderwave is a first level spell. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it's a first level.
Yeah, just do your infinite thing and
Shatter would be great against this.
Oh, it would be
but you don't
great.
have it, so yeah.
But it was also very great against the other ones, but I had to burn
Uh,
them there.
What about
Roll
your
it.
sorcery points? Do you not have sorcery points?
Ooh,
I
you
do, but I would burn all. I could burn all 3
To
to
get
get one
shatter.
shatter.
I
Yeah.
mean, we're gonna sorcery points come back on a long rest, I think.
Long rest, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
shatter.
Up to you. We still got a couple days to clear this dungeon. We're just trying to get
Yeah.
as much done as we can with short rest before we need the long rest.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend all my sorcery points to get that shatter level 2
There
slot
you go.
back.
Yeah.
Because that shatter is just I'm rereading it right now. Takes 3d thunder damage, and on a fail it's half. And if it's stone, they have and this thing would have disadvantage on its saving throw. So yeah. So taking a look, he gets down there and he takes a look at this thing and seeing there's no metal on it, and he realizes he's got to burn some magic to do this, and he gives up some of his own internal magic that he's saved up for special occasions to summon down a shatter. And with the snap his fingers, I don't remember what I did thematically wise.
I think you clapped your hands.
Oh yeah, he claps his hands, and this shattering sound of thunder slams down on top of the.
You do the Hulk slap together hands.
Oh yeah,
And just shockwave.
a shockwave of shatters into this
Yeah, obelisk.
obelisk. So it is
Roll some
a
damage.
Constitution saving throw.
All right, and disadvantage.
hmm
How does a 12 work?
That fails.
Hit it.
Okay, so that is 3d8. So I need a couple more dice. Give me a second. Wrong one. So almost 2 max dice and a 1. So that's 15 points of damage.
Seemed quite effective. A small fissure or crack begins to form on the surface of the obelisk. Thunderous boom, erupting all about it.
So Vapor is going to call it. Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that again. And then ducks back into full cover so he does not get shot at by this thing.
Well done. Walykos?
Yeah, Walykos will pop out and take a shot at this thing. Hopefully roll better than a 5 this time. I rolled a 5. All right, I'm popping back into cover.
Walykos tries again, but alas does not strike the target.
Yeah, I'm
Adriel?
just focusing on not getting hit because it hurts.
Yeah. What of Adriel?
Oh, is it not charging up right now?
It already did that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, I didn't know if you just. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna do what I did last time. Dodge, stay in my hiding spot.
Aygir?
Sorry, I can't even take like half damage, so it's rough.
All
for
right.
me.
Well, he has one more spell slot to use on Cure Wounds. But it might not roll acid arrows, and it might not do any damage to him.
I was gonna say, like,
So, yeah, he will definitely take at least. He's getting kind of low on hit points too, but he'll take at least one more shot. He'll repeat what he did last time. Step up to still within cover, knock an arrow, get ready.
All right.
Weather whatever is coming to him.
Aygir the bold, Aygir the curious, Aygir the perhaps foolhardy. And
Oh, he's got to go back for that one more secret. You know
it's
him.
a freaking acid arrow. I'm rolling a D6 here, folks.
All right.
A D6.
This
I rolled that same thing.
roll
This
a different
happened-
D6.
Esther, this is exactly what happened when in the other campaign when we were fighting with that other monolith. Like you
Yes.
always rolled the same thing, and it was always the worst thing for the party.
It's the first law of obelisks.
I don't know if this is the worst spell for you all to be shot at with.
It's pretty bad considering
Even
even
it
on,
does damage if it misses.
Yeah,
no matter
that-
what
that-
you
that-
roll,
that-
you do damage.
Yeah, that's why it's
Yeah.
bad, because no matter what, we take damage. Yeah.
Well, I mean, one of the potential spells is magic missile, so
Well, yeah,
that would be
yeah.
the automatic damage too. All right, here we go. It's again not a critical hit. It's a 16 with
Okay.
half cover. I think you.
You said 3/4, and even with half, it wouldn't,
3/4,
but especially with
yeah.
3/4, it would, yeah.
Yes. 4, 8, 11 turns into 5 acid.
All right. Well, then he will return that favor with his own regular arrow, which is going to be a 18 to hit
Yes.
for once again 9 damage.
The crack begins to spider web out, and it doesn't look like this obelisk is going to be able to withstand much more damage at all.
And he's going to step behind Walykos and say, "Well, all right then. What do you have to shoot at it? I'm done for now. I'm starting to look like it."
You did good.
Well done.
I'll take it from
Well
here.
done. How about Vapor? Do you want to do Stormbolt?
Yep, he'll cast Stormbolt.
All right.
Roll it.
Unfortunately, that's going to be a miss. That is less than a 10.
All right. So
Yeah.
Stormbolt goes at the wrong angle and just blasts against the wall. Walykos.
Walykos will pop out and take a shot. I don't believe another 5. That's 3 5s in a row.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm rolling like an
with
Esper.
acid arrows. So.
Yeah, I'm done with that turn.
All
I
right.
guess.
Crackle and sizzle. The recharge occurs. Adriel.
Same thing. I got nothing.
Okay. Aygir.
Sorry, that's right. Okay. Well,
I think the only people who can like take a hit right now is Walykos and Vapor.
Unless that's that acid arrow, Vapor will go down. He's vulnerable to acid.
I was
Oh
gonna
God! Yeah, if that critical hits Vapor, that is going to be.
He's dead. I would not be surprised if
Very,
it's enough damage to
very-
kill him outright.
so this is selfish on the part of Aygir, who can no longer help Walykos. Walykos gets in trouble, but he will use his last spell slot, cast Cure Wounds on himself.
I was gonna say just stay out of things so that you can be
Oh.
the healer.
I thought you were going to like power ahead with Walykos as a meat shield.
Oh,
Yeah, let me be the one that triggers it. That way, Adriel can then start taking shots as well.
Yeah, because if Walykos triggers it, then I can actually take a shot.
What?
So
No, that doesn't work because it still takes its turn after.
It takes its turn after Walykos,
What-
so no matter what,
Yeah.
whoever goes after Walykos has to take the hit.
Walykos, are you indeed capable of hitting the thing? I need to know this now.
Yes, I hit it when this all started.
Well, actually, if Vapor actually triggers it, then Walykos and Adriel can actually get a hit on
No,
it.
it goes after Walykos.
No, but it recharges every round. So if you take it, it'll recharge on
Its
you.
turn. It takes its turn after Walykos.
Well,
It's using its reaction.
go forward and hit it.
Yeah.
If you fall down, we'll drag you back here and make sure at least one of us leaves you alive. So,
All right. Well,
my work here is done.
I may have one trick up my sleeve.
He'll take the dodge action.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you cure wounds yourself.
No, he was about to do that and then didn't.
Okay.
Yeah. Just let me try one thing.
Okay, so let's see. Aygir just healed. We're back to Vapor then. Yeah.
He did not just heal. No.
Yeah.
He didn't.
Now,
but
here's the thing.
He
Vapor
thought about
doesn't.
healing himself, but he died.
Yeah.
Then we're back to Vapor.
Does Vapor know that Aygir didn't trigger it, or does
Do you all
Vapor
communicate that to him?
Yeah. I mean, we're not talking directly. We're like around the corner,
Right.
like a hallway apart.
Someone
Does
yell
does
out,
he detect
"Vapor,
that it's still
hold."
humming? Like, is there a hum or a charge to it when it's charged up? He would have heard it
Faint.
shoot. He would have
Yeah,
heard
he
it
would've- he
shoot.
would've
Yeah.
heard it shoot, and I
Yeah,
mean, one of
so-
you could easily just say, "Hold up, Vapor," or something. I don't know.
Vapor's going to not have heard the spell being discharged and goes, "Is it still arm?
Yeah, give us a minute.
I have a potion of healing if someone needs it."
Hold on to it. We might need it.
All right, then Vapor's just going to take a dodge action because
Walykos.
he has no clue what this thing can do, and he's seen the acid. He does not like acid.
Walykos will pop to the corner, 3/4 cover, and take a
Okay.
shot. So
Okay.
go ahead and do
Walykos
your.
braves it.
Watch it be
I'm
like
gonna-
the knot.
Roll
Yeah.
this as randomly as I possibly can with lots of
It's gonna be
charge
acid.
up.
It's gonna be acid.
Oh my god, it's the acid arrow!
Use a different dice!
Okay, Esper, I need you to roll to hit me.
Well, okay, let me show you all. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Let me show you all something here. When you're talking about using a different die, yeah, here are my D4s. So, I guess this is the one that I just rolled, even though they all look the same. All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Roll attack to hit. It's 14. You have 3/4
No.
cover.
No.
4, 8, 11, 13 turns into 6 acid.
All right, Esper, I'm using uncanny deflection
Okay. Uh-huh.
to send because the damage will go back onto it.
Sure.
So basically what happens is I almost like I see it coming and I jump out to meet it.
Mhm.
And I do a like sort of we've all seen Avatar, The Last Airbender, I assume. So I kind of want to acid bend this around me. Like I capture it with magic and I turn and flow it around and send it flying back at it. But let's see how much I actually
Excellent.
reflect.
Send globs of evocation back at it. Arcane motes of acid.
All right.
How much
So
you come up with.
I reflect all of it. I reflected 10 damage. So that would have
So it was going to do 6 to you.
Prevent.
You deal a 6 back to it. The acid erodes and eats away at the integrity of the stone, and
Wait, I didn't even take my shot yet.
well, you could still shoot it, but it's
I shoot it. No, I don't. But all right. Well,
excellent.
I had one last trick up my sleeve, and that was it. So
It was an effective trick.
yeah.
Uncanny deflection for the win.
Yeah, but
Indeed.
now I don't have that for the rest of the day. That's
Well,
one of the
it served
new
you.
wonders that got added recently. That was in the alpha and then back. So
All right, after like we all hear that like crumble, Adriel's just gonna. I know that we're still probably in initiative, but Adriel's just gonna be like, can we take a bit of a rest? I feel like my arm's about to fall off.
I mean, haven't you been resting this whole time?
I've been trying to.
Let's examine it first, and then we'll take a rest. We'll back out of here. So I'm gonna creep up with my crossbow reloaded and just kind of look and see what's going on down south, as well as the obelisk.
Okay, so there's a couple things that you notice. Let me actually do a little fog of war reveal because you could probably
See a
notice
little bit.
a little more. Yeah, maybe over there, there. Oh gosh, yeah. I guess technically you would see through to there. Okay.
Give me it all, Esper. I want it all.
You're gonna see a pretty good chunk here, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's that. I'll zoom this out. Okay,
Nice.
so there's some area down there,
Mm-hmm.
and over here as well. Yeah,
This big giant dungeon.
Yeah, literally a giant dungeon.
That's why, yeah.
Okay. And still, you would have seen down this way too. Okay. Okay, good. So there is. You already knew there was some way over here, and now there's some way or ways over here, and then there's this corridor going down this way, and then it's going back to the west.
Gotcha.
Broken ground, ruined walls, pools of magma and lava flowing like veins beneath the broken stone.
Is there anything in the obelisk ruins of note?
There is actually. Once you can get up to it and actually around, this has been exposed now that it has been destroyed. But there is what looks to be the lid of a compartment built into the obelisk. Though it's a stony lid, fairly smooth and shut, sealed.
Can I open it?
You're inspecting it. There's not something to grasp just with your fingers, but you might have a way to. Maybe there's a passphrase. Maybe you could bash it open.
I'm going to take my dagger and look for a good weak, joint to chip through.
It seems very difficult. You don't have a good slot to get your dagger in, but you can.
I'm not trying to pry it. I'm trying to chip, through it. Break it.
Vapor here on this chipping is going to come over and see what Walykos is doing.
Oh yeah, are we not in initiative order anymore?
We are not.
No.
Oh, okay. Then Aygir, you better believe.
Active.
Right, Aygir, you better believe, is over there inspecting the remains of such a complex artificial trap.
Adriel will also get not as close as them, but yeah, I'll kind of sit right there. Yeah.
And if
Adriel lingers there, waiting.
Vapor is going to actually cast detect magic.
Okay. Using a spell slot?
Yes.
Magic. The main thing that it would pick up is just the faint trace of the evocation magic that was imbued
into the obelisk.
So
it's a lead line compartment. Can't tell what's in there.
Yeah, but
no, the same dilemma we had before. Either I'd say, well, there cannot be any magic treasure in here because, well, you use detect magic.
Well, no, I'm not doing that for that. What I was looking for was traps on the box itself.
Right. Yeah. So yes, you're playing it safe and rightly so, and you seem to think that it's safe. I'll give you this. There's some kind of abjuration magic on this compartment that's helping to seal it shut and fortify it.
Okay. So I'm not going to be able to just break it open with my dagger?
You can give it a try. You can make an attack roll.
I make an attack roll. I'm trying to break it open with my dagger.
Actually, you know what? As Adriel sees that, can Adriel be like, Walykos, before you do that, maybe I should try and see if I can maneuver it open?
There's not really any mechanism here, Adriel. It's a solid sealed
Oh, okay. Yeah. So there's no way like thieves' tools can try and open this Esper.
It's probably like a
Thieves'
password.
I think thieves' tools could be
Oh.
okay.
All right,
Yeah.
you know what?
Or someone has the password.
I'll
Do-
walk over then and.
Do your thing.
All right, I'll walk over and so it's
Swash
Dex
buckle.
plus proficiency. Alrighty.
That's
It's actually not too bad of a roll, 16. So
too slow.
You're stymied, and you get frustrated. And this thing is sealed tight and well.
well,
see
Walykos.
it's-
Yeah, well,
I'll
Walykos.
let you try again, but if you fail, you're going to damage your tools.
No,
Don't-
I'm not trying again if
don't
it
work
didn't work the
with me.
first time. Yeah,
I'm just gonna attack it, Esper.
I will back away some when Walykos when I see Walykos, I'm gonna back away a little bit.
Esper, am I just rolling damage, or should I roll an attack roll? Like, will a crit even matter? Like, what am I doing?
Make an attack roll.
Okay. I got a 9. Rolled poorly.
Doing that again is likely to chip your dagger.
Okay, I will look around. Can we? This compartment, how big is it? Is it a shoebox? Are we talking like?
Yeah,
I was actually just about to ask.
I guess like if Walykos doesn't work,
inches or so.
if Walykos doesn't work, I guess I'll just like pull out a dagger as well, and
So
I'll try and break it also. I guess I'll use.
would thieves, tinkers, or smiths' tools seem to be more appropriate with this?
I mean, I just kind of leave it up to you to
That's fair.
explain how you'd want to use it. Sure.
It's the moment where I wish I had taken Mason's tools as a proficiency instead. But wait. Save your daggers. Yes, this is a job for a pry bar.
As I slowly pick the shoebox up as you're looking it over,
Perhaps the tool
slowly
would
start
pry
walking.
gates. Yes, let me see here. Stand well back. This might explode like those things in the Goblin Temple. Oh wait, Vapor, you said this was not magical?
Yeah, well, it was alteration,
Abjuration.
abjuration, magic.
Yeah,
Helping
it needs to be warded in the
lids
sense
shut.
of
Hmm.
fortified. Yeah, sealed and fortified.
Warded. Well, that is not good. Perhaps if I do.
I'm slowly moving towards the
Yeah.
door as you think.
Yeah, Adriel's also slowly backing away when you mention the word explode.
Oh, I'm still holding the shoebox.
All right. So yeah, Aygir will.
We're gonna go.
Other way, Esper.
That's where I'm also going. I'm like, we're gonna rest anyways. Why don't we mess with this back up in your laboratory up north?
Yeah, I think we can probably find something better to open it other than exploding it into a million.
I mean, worst case, we just take some tools to it and like a hammer and a chisel, and we just chip away at it.
There is a good table with some tools back in the workshop. Yeah.
I mean,
Wait,
we're gonna
wait.
take it.
I just do this very quickly first. Then we'll all go back.
Do I need to put it down?
No, it is fine. Aygir will pull out his wand that he fiddled with into existence, and
Secret doors.
will hold it out and use an action to expend one of its charges of a wand of secrets.
Oh, the secrets. It's just the tech secret doors, right?
Okay.
Yeah, within 30 feet.
You douse about with your wand. It does not detect any secret doors within this range.
Right. Okay then. Let us go back.
It's kind of hard with a 30 feet and a giant level sized.
A little bit,
Thanks.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like it's a great item, and it
It
probably
is.
will come in handy. if
One of
we
these days,
suspect
yeah.
there's- Like if we suspect there's a secret door, but otherwise,
Right.
like
Well, it would have been really useful in the Goblin Temple. But anyway,
yeah.
yeah.
Anyways, let's head back, Esper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Let's go back to the top.
Okay.
Not to the top, back to the workshop. Thank you very much.
Are
That
you
is
wanting
the
to go back
top
to
of the road.
the Arcane Sanctum?
Yes.
Arcane Sanctum, yeah.
That's,
Okay.
yes, that's what it's called.
We're
So I'll
leaving
just
the
switch
fire
over this.
dungeon for the moment.
Okay. There's nothing that accosts you on the way, and you go out of the lava crumble, through the great corridor, past the crack where you entered in, all the way to the Arcane Sanctum, where it is as you left it.
So here's my thought. Do we leave the acid on or off? The room with the acid.
It's
I
on.
believe we left it on, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we try to like burn off some of the box, and then like the acid just disappears after a couple rounds, if I'm not mistaken. So you can turn it off after it explodes once, and we see what happens.
And you want to put the box in there?
I mean, how thick is the box? Like, Esper, if I tap on it, do I think it's an inch? Do I think it's like less than an inch? Because if it's less than an inch, we're just going to hammer it open.
Yeah, I mean, it's made of, you said it's stone, right?
Yeah, it's made of
So-
stone.
Tilt it on its side and
All right, let's just hammer it open. Esper seems to.
yeah.
Yeah. It's about maybe 10 inches long or so. Can't be that thick of stone. I mean, that wouldn't make any sense. And
Yeah, Adriel would
pretty
be
heavy, but it is stone.
And there's
Adriel-
something in there.
Yeah, I mean, Adriel will give it a go with like a hammer tool or something. Like he can use steady aim to get advantage on the attack, so he might be able to
Stand back, Mr. Stabby Man. Let's the skilled hands of someone who knows how to use tools go to work, perhaps.
Oh, I know how to, I definitely know how to use tools. Maybe not the same kinds as yours, though.
All right, when you fail, Adriel gets a turn.
Agreed.
While they're working on the box, Vapor's going to be looking through the workshop for like any acidic type components.
Don't burn yourself.
Yeah, you're like, is this acid? You put it on your skin, you just scream like the blood curdling scream. Yep,
So
that's acid.
am I to understand it that Aygir and Vapor are the masters of the workshop room? Like you've organized everything, and it's like
I don't know. We've
your-
had that. It feels like
your purview.
That's
feels
been
like you're
kind of
putting
maybe,
some
yeah.
words there.
It's been like slightly de facto true, just because we're the ones that found it and survived.
Yeah.
But we haven't actually really formally had anything.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We haven't had a party discussion about.
I think everybody will have their own place within this. And
The only thing you've
plans
actually
for that.
dictated is that there's a graveyard that
Yes.
we don't touch.
Yes.
Yeah, that's that one room, which I think Vapor's in agreement of.
It's where all our characters are going to get buried as they.
Or a cenotaph erected in their name if there's nothing to recover,
That's fair.
like is the case with the two that are there now.
We need to come up with a group name too. Someone reminded me of that. So,
Yes.
One of them in the comments said, "Is it Tinker Vapor Satyr Spy?"
That reminds me of something.
Oh, hey, another super chat.
Soldier. That's a movie title.
Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. Yeah.
Tinker Tailor. Okay, that's
Satyr spy.
not bad. Also, thank you very much to Dizzy Kincaid for the support. I sent you a reply, though I mistyped a couple of things, and yeah, you'll see it there.
Very good. So my thought is, why don't we break this box open, take a short rest, and get back to things? Yeah. I'll think of we'll think. Also, everyone think of what you like for group name as well.
Adriel's minions.
I don't know. Does the group need a name, or does a name choose a group?
All right, choose the name that the group would be chosen by.
All right, so let's have Aygir. You wanted to try and open this thing?
Yeah. He will go at it with now granted in his case it'll be thieves' tools too, but maybe there's also probably like a hammer and chisel in the workshop. Is that
Let's
correct?
imagine you like
Got
Tony
me.
Stark. You
There's
know,
gotta
like,
be something like that.
He'll get like a pry bar, apply it a little bit, kind of torque it just the slightest bit, so he can drive a wedge in there, take a hammer and bonk it to break it open.
All
It's
right.
like Forged in Fire, breaking off that canister, you know?
Exactly.
The thing is not breaking. It's not breaking. In fact, it looks like if you strike this chisel anymore, the chisel bit or the whatever, the front's just gonna like
The wedge.
Like,
All right,
the wedge
Adriel.
just-
Oh no, the blade. Sorry, it's
All
the
right,
blade.
when Adriel
Blade.
sees that it's not working, he's just gonna walk. He's just gonna try and bash it with his dagger.
Oh, that's gonna break your dagger,
give it a
probably.
roll.
Yep,
Make an attack roll.
he'll do the steady aim with it, so I get my advantage on the attack roll.
Let's see.
Oh well, terrible roll. 13.
Clank. Ah! You know that sensation? Like, imagine you've got like an aluminum baseball bat and you go up to like a metal power pole. Boom! Yeah, it just sends these painful vibrations through your arms.
All right.
Well,
Did Vapor find anything acidic in the workshop?
I imagine from the components that you all found there has to be some kind of salts or whatnot that has acidic properties to it.
Okay, he's going to bring a vial of that over and pour it on it just to test to see what happens.
Okay,
Drop,
so
drop.
let's say you burned 5 gold pieces worth of alchemical reagents.
Okay, let me mark that down.
I think Aygir was going to keep the alchemical components.
You're breaking up, Esper.
yes, unfortunately.
Did we lose Esper?
Low
Yeah, I think we're about to lose Esper.
The world just starts like shimmering and shaking as
Esper.
So we weren't able to hear what was the effect.
Yeah,
of
Esper,
the
you
acid.
just like faded out and came
Yeah,
back. Just
am I back now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
I'm getting like a poor signal.
Oh.
you're
Well,
lagging.
I think you're good now.
Yeah.
Testing.
There's still a faint aura, but you're on time again.
Yeah, it looks like it's starting to fix itself.
Why don't I leave the studio and I'll come back in real fast?
Okay.
All right, to quote Key and Peele, I guess I'm
Now
the
that we are the DMs,
Yeah.
Okay, the
We're
Iowa.
all DMs. There's just 4 DMs, no players.
All right, you enter a dungeon. The potent stench of mildew emanates from the wet dungeon walls.
I opened the chest.
yeah, as I say, the box
Yes,
opens
magic
on-
missile.
Attack the
Darkness
darkness
on you.
now.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
As you walk down these tunnels,
Okay, I think
Okay,
I'm
that's
back
good.
in action now.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Seems fine.
I've got some weird internet stuff going on today. Okay. Yeah.
So
go ahead
we
and
missed
burn,
everything.
whether it's Aygir or Vapor, burn 5 G.
I burned it off of my
Right.
list that
So
I had.
you mix the salts with whatever liquid or other chemical component, drip some of the acid on it, a little steam comes off, and you might as well have just put water on it. It didn't do anything.
Well then,
It's magic.
it looks like
Yeah.
the only way we're going to be able to open it is to dispel the magic, keeping it locked. Walykos.
I
maybe
mean,
we can find someone to do it for us later on.
is that the only way? I mean, magic's got limits.
It does, but I believe from the amount of limits that we would need to push on it, if we were to use the room, we have a good chance of damaging what the box itself and whatever's in it.
This bed is woven by some strong stuff. Perhaps we should seek the spindle that would be able to break
Is there-
through the fibers.
Is there like a sledgehammer in this workshop?
There has to be. I mean, even if it's a giant, like
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna like.
hammer, for you, it'd be like a mall.
Yeah, I'm gonna like go find like a sledgehammer thing and like bring it over and say, I think this might work.
You crush the box to like a crumpled can.
All of the very rare potions inside are
Like like blood like comes seeping out the sides.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
like look at the pot and say, this
Adriel,
might
you go grab a
might be
giant
good.
hammer.
Yep, and
You break the bottle inside.
yep,
Wham! Ah!
Bounces.
not working.
That
Yeah.
really hurt.
Okay.
Yeah, I imagine like it just like vibrates my whole body. Just, oh, that one. Okay, just drop the hammer. All right, that it. All right, you know what? Let's just take it to a mage or something.
Adriel, you're about to hurt yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop.
I'm
All
going
right,
to hold
let's-
on to this for now.
I was going to say, why don't we leave it here
Oh.
so we don't have to worry about it getting lost. Yeah, just
It's
store it.
decently heavy, so it's a bit awkward to lug it around.
Let's
Yeah.
hold on. Let's find a good spot. Here is a
Yeah, put it in one of those broken
hiding
cabinets.
place.
Yeah, hide it. I'm just gonna sit down and start
These-
focusing on resting.
Yeah. I'm gonna like. I already tried to break this thing open twice. I'm gonna just sit down, like start wrapping my burnt arm acid up and like in wraps and.
Esper, did you want to give us milestones now, or wait till the end of the session, or
You have accrued.
How many?
how many?
2 milestones, I think, is what he
I
said.
think he said 2, but he's breaking up really bad.
Yeah.
I think he said 7. You know,
27 milestones, Esper. Okay,
All right. Yeah. sounds good.
Yeah.
2 score milestones. Okay, even better.
2 score is not better than 27.
2 score should be 40. Isn't it? No, score is 20.
Yes, it is. I'm dumb. You're right. Okay.
No, it's okay. You just had a moment. It happens.
All right. So,
So it was at
travel
2.
south from the town, and the local lord has dispatched a missive which says that this is in fact on the borderlands.
So Esper, was that 2 milestones?
Yeah.
I heard him say yeah, but he's
yeah,
still,
I heard him say yeah. So
Yeah,
we're-
it's still pretty.
he's frozen. He's completely frozen. All right, so that's when the owlbears attack.
Owlbears!
All right.
Oh yes, owlbears. There are 5 of them, and the lead one is wearing a golden crown with a ruby set in the center, which
The
seems
legendary owlbear king?
on you like a laser. And every third round, it shoots a bolt.
I love how Esper's face is like freezing as he's like, it like just does like this slow motion. It's like from Doctor Who, the Angels. You know,
Oh, the Weeping Angels.
yeah.
Weeping Angels, yeah.
Too soon.
All right, so the
No,
Tempest
I would
cries
have to say
out.
those were the best villains in that show.
Pretty good.
No, they were good.
Because there was no way to beat them. You could only literally run away from them.
So the
Yeah.
screaming skull of the Demilich cries out and says, "I'm just so sick and tired of this tomb and all its horrors!"
Oh God!
Aygir, take -2 milestones. you've regressed to an earlier time.
No, you lose a level for that comment.
The very mountain itself stands up and puts on a helmet, inserting a single ostrich feather into a bracket on the top, thus making itself truly a white plume mountain.
GTFO, right now.
Just shut
All
up
right.
with the bad.
But yeah, we're still here. We'll just wait for Esper to get back, I guess. Everyone enjoy us rambling.
Do we want to do some role play like while we're doing our rest? While we wait for
No,
we-
why not? I think that'd be a good idea.
yeah, it gives the viewers some stuff. All right.
As
Yeah,
long
I
as we're
feel
not doing
like
anything that would require a
Our
roll.
safety
Yeah.
net's gone. Esper's not here. We could do anything. Anything could happen.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna let.
We
I'll
could
like.
take an expedition to the
I'll-
barrier peaks.
I'll sort of I guess I'll just start the role play. I'll like walk over to a Walykos, like I guess like as we're getting resting and stuff, and I'll say, kind of pull, because I had kind of done like a miniature wrap on my, like a quick wrap on my arm after I got burnt by the acid. So I kind of pull it off and like take a look at that thing, that obelisk really got me good. Seems like you got a bit burnt yourself, Walykos.
Yes, it hit me with, well, it was mostly the flames, honestly. I don't think it actually hit me with the acid.
Yeah, no, that thing definitely packs a punch for sure. And I'll sort of like sit down and like put my bag down and pull out some like bandage wraps and start like actually putting it on myself more effectively and carefully, and cleaning it some as well, and say, oh, it's a good thing that we finally dealt with that thing. Man, this place is a lot more dangerous than I was expecting.
I mean, as soon as I saw the lava, I don't know what else to think except death, would be lurking down there.
Now, not to butt in too hard here, but what, you were expecting this place to not be dangerous, Adriel? I did tell all of you that 2 of my former comrades died down here. I don't know if you remember, but they are buried down here as well.
Well, don't take this the wrong way, but generally people who die, I tend to not think they're very good at what they do.
Damn.
That is all right, even if it does not make much very sense. But okay, people that die tend to. I do not know the people that die tend to think anything anymore when they're dead.
Adriel has a very direct way of thinking of the world. He doesn't concern himself with other people's opinions.
Almost childlike. I see. Yes.
Well, I would call it
I guess
better
it
way.
depends on what child you know that kills things as well as he does.
Is Adriel not a child? Admittedly, I don't know much about you humans. You are like elves, but not quite. How did you come to be again? Where did your whole species come from?
Probably a subject that's best not.
Well, my mother was an elf and my father was a dwarf, and I'm continuing to like wrap the bandages on me and say,
Oh.
How did you come to be though? Because it seems like most of your kind is quite ferocious and monstrous.
We only are monstrous when we fight. Have you ever heard us sing?
I've never heard you sing, and I doubt.
Do not get him singing.
I've never heard you sing.
If you get him singing, we'll be up all night.
I've never heard you sing, and I doubt that I really would want to. But most of your kind that I have found generally just don't even know what they're doing. They're quite unintelligible. I mean, I believe we killed a few of your kind a bit ago on those rocks. They were firing at us, didn't even have a conversation.
To call a goblin one of my kind would be for me to call you a dwarf. Are you a dwarf?
No, but you look much more like goblins than I look like a dwarf.
I strongly beg to differ to that. Have you ever seen a goblin as tall? Have you ever seen a goblin with these tresses? This much?
Is there a point?
Goblins don't grow that much hair even if they tried.
Is there a point that either of you is trying to make here?
I think his point is to be mildly racist, and mine is to be curious because that is my nature. Are you complaining about my very being?
Maybe I am complaining about you. I don't know. My arm feels like
we're
it's going to fall off.
I think that we're all in a lot of pain, and pain can make people say things that they regret later.
Oh, like stop butting into our business, Mr. Horny Man with his horns and his weird mask and his complex about, I work for some evil guy.
I make a potion.
Healing potion down Aygir's throat.
Quick thing.
So all he can be doing right now is chugging the healing potion down.
When Aygir like starts making calling out Walykos though, Adriel's like gonna stand up and like pull out his rapier and like point it at Aygir, and he's gonna say, "Don't talk about Walykos that way."
So go ahead, roll for that healing potion, Aygir.
It's clear to me that we all need some time
it's a 2d4.
And Walykos makes a hand gesture, and mist just like erupts from him. It's like a smoke bomb, effectively, and like heavily obscuring mist just covers this entire area. And I guess it doesn't fade for a minute, but Walykos is gone by the time it fades. And I'll make a stealth check to sneak away if I need to. But Walykos is going to rest elsewhere.
It should be plus 4.
Plus 4, okay. So unfortunately, that will still only heal him by 7. But
after the mist goes away and like Walykos like sort of gets out of there, like my rapier is still pointing at Aygir, and when I see Walykos is gone, I'm gonna like pull my rapier down, resheath it, and just walk away from Aygir. And I don't even say anything. I'm just resting somewhere else. Like
need to diffuse the situation with a little physical distance.
Well,
social distancing, if you will.
That's one way to start and end an argument. So, Vapor.
Yeah, you're the only one still there.
Vapor, snow bomb.
There it is. You've had it. I expect to not have that happen again unless it is dire situations we are in. Although, thank you for it. I feel better.
Well, you did look like shit, but you're no longer looking like the. But you might now be the biggest shit for all the crap you just spilled.
Say something else about yourself.
Why do I hang out with you anymore?
I do not know why anything in the world works anymore. I thought I knew. But, you three... Can't say I could have done terribly worse.
True. Unfortunately, I have to agree with you on that one.
If that Walykos, if he gets us into any trouble, I would drag him out of it if it's the last thing I did. He's good people. That Adriel, maybe not so much.
I'm not a fan of the Adriel.
But, he has his moments. Someone needs to watch out for him anyway.
He runs away too much.
That he does. That he does.
Well, if Walykos ever comes back, I do have one more healing potion that he can have.
I think we should pay Connor Spindle a visit. He might know what to do with this box.
I agree. Fortunately, my magic, where I'm at with my studies of magic, self-studies with magic, I do not believe I could open this box with anything I have.
Well, I tried everything I had. That is why I think we should visit him. It seems it is beyond our capabilities. I don't see any of the other two being able to do any lick of difference either.
Well, if we ever have it, because it sounds as though we're only taking a short break here, but if we ever do take a longer break, I will focus on my magic to see if perhaps there's something else I can do.
Yes, this is a short rest.
Yeah, I think we're doing a short rest right now. So
Yeah.
That's what my assumption was. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just all resting in different places.
All right. So I don't know if that counts as light, non-strenuous activity there, but
Well, I figure afterwards, like
Yeah.
after
After
that
that.
situation, yeah, that's when we get our
then
rest.
the hour
Uh,
starts.
I
From there.
am going to do a roll. I'm going to continue doing these rolls
Yeah.
until this place down here is completely secured.
No, it makes sense.
Okay. That's good. It's fine.
All right, so do we get the short
Complete
rest?
rest.
All right, I need to do some hit dice rolling real fast for my short rest.
Right.
So I get my D8. Do you add Constitution to your hit dice? Okay,
Yeah,
it's just
every hit die you roll,
Yep.
you add your
So
con modifier.
Vapor is just kind of
Hey,
walking
that-
through
all right,
these
that's a
tunnels
7.
for his short rest. Does he by chance come across Walykos or Adriel?
You might come across. I mean, you might. Yeah, I don't know where Wally. I probably one second. Let me roll my second hit dice.
You're frozen again, Esper, as well.
All right, I'm gonna roll my last hit dice. Try and get back to max. And yep, I perfect. I got exactly the amount that I need to get back to max HP.
Oh yeah, I should probably roll some hit dice. Yeah.
With my 3 dice, I literally got exactly the number I needed to get back to max HP. So that's
It's gonna be a couple days before you get those hit dice back.
Yeah,
Yep.
really.
yeah.
Oh hey, nice.
Roll them if you got them.
Yeah, that's what I say. Like, I think it's better just to go ahead and try and get back to max. You know.
Yeah.
Well, that got me 8 hit points closer, so probably. Let's see.
So for Vapor, since you're walking around, for Adriel at least, Adriel's not like attempting to hide, so you could probably find him. I don't know if Walykos was though, because I know that he kind of like disappeared.
Yeah.
So Walykos might actually be hiding. Adriel's not. Adriel just kind of like went somewhere to like cool down and like be by himself, you know.
All right, my hit dice got me. I spent all of them, but they did get me all the way up, just barely to maximum.
Yeah, that was a pretty tough one right there. That obelisk, like, to be honest.
Well,
Yeah.
anything that does damage when it misses you is
Yeah,
at low
Yeah.
levels. Yeah.
yeah, like out of character, since we have a little bit of time. Like, yeah, I definitely would have like helped more, but like after getting critical hit, like I just like if I had gone out, I could have just died from half damage. You know?
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
That's why I wanted Aygir to hang back, just so that we have the safety
Right.
net.
Exactly. Yeah.
But it worked out.
Yeah,
Although
like
I'm super glad I burnt those sorcerer points because I think otherwise we would have been there a lot longer.
no, for sure.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
it was a good idea.
Shatter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was definitely a good idea.
Yeah. The Walykos, does Vapor by chance stumble across you?
Roll
You know-
me a perception check.
Okay.
Do we want to try?
Did you beat a 14?
15. Yeah,
Yep.
15.
You find him probably close to the entrance to the area, like
Were
maybe
you
in the tunnel. Yeah.
were you
All right, he
looking
doesn't say
for-
anything. He walks up to you, places down his last healing potion, and just walks away.
Were you specifically looking for Walykos? Like, not
No,
Adriel?
no. He's just walking the tunnels, and he told Aygir if he had one more potion for Walykos.
Walykos notes that you did that and just kind of says,
It doesn't. Vapor's not going to say anything because he already know, like, with the troll's blood potion and everything else, he's already kind of like he's already been
On
insulting
edge.
Aygir, who's
yeah.
at the moment his closest friend.
So you're trying to be diplomatic while knowing your limitation.
Yeah. So he's not going to say anything, and if he sees Adriel, he's just going to give like the nod, gets like, "Yeah, I see you," and just keeps for his short rest because he doesn't need to do any healing. It's just kind of going through the places, taking a look at stuff, seeing if he spots anything interesting.
Yeah, I kind of imagine like if he probably would have like noticed Adriel in one corridor or the other. Like if you walked by, like you sort of give the nod, you'd probably just see Adriel like sitting there, probably like sharpening his daggers. You know, since he was baking the thing, so like fixing his daggers, some fixing his rapier. You know, counting his arrows. You know, just doing like general like keeping track of everything he has. You know, just making things organized, and he sees you probably. He's like probably bent down, sharpening his blade, just kind of looks at you. And like when you give him the nod, he just kind of, when you leave the corner, he just goes back to doing his thing.
Yeah. Vapor knows like at this point, the troll's blood in him is wanting to really lash out at something. So he's trying to burn it off by just walking.
Yep.
After an hour, Walykos will return looking a lot better. Like he's recovered his resolve. You know, like I'm back at full hit points, but I've basically bound my wounds, and I'm much clearer headed. And I say, I believe I'm ready to continue at this time.
Yep. I imagine like Adriel. I imagine Adriel will kind of like come in maybe a little bit later, like maybe after like a 10 minutes or so after the hour rest. He'll come back, and for flavor purposes, he probably now has like this like bandaged arm, and like he like comes in and like he's got his gear on. Yeah, he's got like his gear on, and he's just like, all right, we ready to go back in?
As I'll ever be.
All right, let's get to it.
Vapor, who all did you give potions to?
Just
I
Walykos.
gave one to Aygir, which he forced down Aygir's throat to try to stop the situation that was going on because he knew what was about to happen because the troll's blood in him was starting to rage, wanting it to continue.
We were about
and
to have
then
some
he gave the
PvP.
second one to
Actually,
Walykos.
I caught most of it, but I don't know if the way I appeared to everyone, if I was frozen.
You were kind of in and out,
frozen.
but
Yeah.
good that you caught it. That's,
Yeah, I caught almost everything. I reset my modem, so I missed a couple minutes. But
Yeah, I think
90% of it I caught.
Yeah, I think we almost had some PvP, but like Walykos and Vapor are kind of, well, not PvP, but we had a moment.
Pointed his rapier at Aygir.
Yeah.
That's pretty close.
we
to
had
PvP.
the moment you gotta have where you do the well, I don't need you. Well, I don't need you. That happens before like the montage of the dude, I totally missed that guy.
Exactly.
Then the moment of
you bump into each
I
other.
do
in the
need
dungeon.
you. And then they fight.
Like we're like gonna go back down there,
Which
and
way you
Aygir,
going? That way.
we're gonna go back down there, and like
I mean, that's the way I'm going. I was going that way anyways too. So I mean, we might as well both go.
All right. Well, I think that,
kill some monsters together. All right.
All right, yeah. So once more into the breach.
The potion of healing, by the way, is 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah,
That's
Some
correct.
confusion.
Oh, I had it marked down as 2 plus 4 at the end.
It's a common
44
misconception.
plus 4.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's plus the number of dice.
Yeah. All right. So I think
Okay,
that
is my bad. I'll
you're
fix that
right.
on my list.
Yep. So I think that we're heading back down, right? Oh, actually, you know what? I do have a question, Esper.
Oh,
I don't know if this could have been done during my my short rest. If not, perfectly fine. I'll do this another time. But I just remembered this. I've been wanting to mess with it some. I got 2 of those crab daggers things from those creatures, those goblin things.
Yeah.
I was wondering like if I could have like messed with them or done anything with them during the short rest to like maybe actually make them usable.
Sure.
If not,
are you wanting to use them as just like a dagger or a weapon?
I was wondering if I could make them like actually be used as like daggers. Like
I don't think it's very difficult to do that at all because that was what the goblins were using them for, right?
Well, no, these were like these were like the claws kind of from
claw. Okay, the spikes. Okay, I see. It sounds to me like this was more than literally 1 hour of time. It was a general short rest time. So is Aygir and Vapor okay with Adriel using the workshop?
Aygir will. Oh yeah. Aygir will approach Adriel and say, "What are you going to do with that? Do you even know what you're doing?"
I'm gonna like sort of pull it on some and say, "Well, not going to lie, I've never really made things like this before, but they seem very sturdy and maybe could be of use in combat."
Well, not lying about it is the first step to admitting you would like to get better at it. Sit down right there in front of that wheel and start hitting the thing, the foot pedals with your foot.
All right, yeah, I'll listen to Aygir here because Adriel acknowledges that he probably knows much more about this than he does.
For lack of a better term, he will Patrick Swayze the situation and guide Adriel's hands to go a proper angle to grind it down into a knife shape.
It's funny because Adriel just like held a rapier to you, and now you're just like, do it this way. It's like, here you go.
Because Adriel is quick to jump to stuff like that. That's the one thing we've established is that Aygir is startlingly more patient than he should be.
Yeah. Adriel will take the help. Aygir knows more about it than him, and he's not one to.
Aygir's aid. The way I picture it is not actually like a human medieval grindstone with a foot pedal, but this huge fire giant sized mechanism that has part of the wall control panel to operate it. So you like prime the thing and like kick it on, and it's like the gears start turning, and this huge grind disc that you could use to make great swords for a giant. And you've got your little thing sharpening a toothpick on a bulldozer.
I love
it. A steamroller.
Well, this is like crab chitin, so it probably didn't take too much. And
no, not at all.
Yeah, I'm being very careful. Like I'm listening to everything Aygir is telling me to do. Yeah.
All right. So, for narrative flavor purposes, make
let's do it.
Intelligence check.
All right, I'm not too bad at that. I'm get plus.
Do I get advantage on it?
Oh yeah, do I get advantage since Aygir's helping me?
Yes, you do.
Nice.
All right.
Alrighty. Well, I don't have any pluses, but I don't have any minuses either. Oh, a 19. I rolled a natural 19. Thank you for the advantage.
You now have 2 crab chitin daggers.
All right, and they're just D4s like normal daggers?
Yeah, we'll treat it as a normal dagger.
2 crab chitin daggers. Chitin daggers and D4. All right. Yeah, after like I get it all fixed and stuff, I'll sort of, put them in a sheath or like on my belt or something like that. I'll say, thank you, I don't think I could have done it as well as I did without your help.
No, I do not think you could have either.
Adriel will actually chuckle a little bit at that because like he realizes that like he's not wrong. So but yeah, after putting the daggers in his belt, he goes, all right, I think I'm ready to go.
You all return back to the
cavern. Yep.
Lava infused section.
Take us back where we were, and we'll move from there.
Second verse, same as the first, but a whole lot louder and a whole lot worse.
All right, no more obelisks. I'll be fine.
This represents, or this shows rather, everywhere that you have spotted, that you've seen. You haven't actually gone into all of these wings, but you've seen them maybe in passing glances. So indeed, a large area, but that was to be expected. You've recuperated for a time, and you were not accosted in any way whilst that was happening.
Which is nice.
But there is still the lingering concern that there are wandering creatures of one variety or another down here. We'll see what happens. I'll just let you guys continue doing whatever you want your characters to do.
All right. We'll put myself and same formation.
Yeah, same formation as we had before, and then just being careful around corners, all that stuff.
Move me south, Esper. Downward. Yeah.
Is it something like that?
Something like that. It's fine.
Okay.
I don't think that we're far enough apart that the 5 feet exact square is going to matter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But move me, following the right of the map, the right of the map side, the wall there.
Okay. So I'm going to reveal some stuff, and I'll
So-
take this as meaning you've taken some glances at some areas.
I'm headed in that direction, and I'm going to check things out unless something strikes me as dangerous or suspicious.
Okay. All right. So, what have I done? There we are. All right.
Mm-hmm. Cool. I probably would check out that northern little. It looks like it either dead ends or goes into a smaller passage.
Yes. So there is some kind of corridor that's going up this way, and there's more ways to the east and to the south.
Let's check out the northern one because that's kind of back the way we came, which will kind of.
I agree. Yeah, let's go with that.
Let's try and find a dead end before we, continue forward into the unknown.
Right. Okay. Yes. So we'll just remember that Walykos is kind of at the front of that formation.
You can, just move me, and when it matters, move everyone to be where I'm at.
Yep.
This corridor wraps around.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Very
know
nice.
if that revealed everything. Yeah, I guess it did. Okay. It wraps around. Do you want to keep going?
Going corner by corner, looking down,
Yeah, Adriel, once he gets around that corner, Adriel will actually come up there a bit with him just in case he needs help.
Yeah.
So Adriel will sort of be right behind Walykos, not right behind, but following a little bit closer than the rest of them.
And because we're in close quarters, I'm going to have dagger in my right hand, crossbow in the other hand, ready to sheath the dagger and shoot if it gets to a longer corridor, but most likely dagger will be useful in this kind of environment.
Yep.
So, could you zoom in a little bit?
Oh, no. I thought I just revealed a whole big area, but I actually didn't.
Okay.
What did I do wrong? Oh, no. I see what I did. Okay, so give me a second. I was using the wrong tool.
Okay.
Okay.
Also, when you get a chance, move Adriel up as well, but yeah.
We'll just remember everybody is in that formation behind Walykos.
Yeah, man.
That way it'll just save me a little bit of time. Okay. There's this. All right. I'm trying to go about this without taking forever. Okay.
Take
There we
your
go.
time. All right. Another giant corpse.
Yep.
And
you spot, yes, indeed, another corpse of a fire giant, or some sort of giant at least.
mm-hmm.
Old bones and rusted, pitted armor that's quite badly deteriorated. It's there amongst betwixt these smoldering pits, and again other hallways and chambers of great size. Some of them with their walls completely crumbled through, opening up into other adjacent chambers. The whole place just, reeking of smoke and kind of stinging at the eyes, hot and rather sauna-like.
I think we should go north and to the right because
ways
basically,
up here and
Yeah, it looks like it
down
might go
here too.
bypassing that firewall.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, let's go up there.
Yeah.
Like we're just trying to like get a layout of the land essentially.
We're mapping the place out right
Yep.
now, so there's
Yep,
no
yep.
wrong way to go.
And to take a wild guess, we might end up near that wall of fire that we
Yeah.
saw previously.
That's what I was thinking. But walls of fire radiate in one direction, so if we come out from the opposite side,
Yeah, right.
we should be fine to, maybe there's a lever that turns off the
Well,
wall.
we don't know that for sure though. We just observed it in this particular case, right?
That was based on knowledge check, I'm pretty sure, because he gave us that knowledge.
Right.
Yeah.
You take a look there, Walykos, and the corridor splits in two different directions, one going down to the south or southeast, and the one going forward. And
that
it
collapsed.
Actually, it is a thick smoke. So you can't see through it, but a heavy smoke area there.
Okay. Sounds like a good place to get ambushed.
Yeah, I was about to say, it seems dangerous.
Seems like a nice thing that a DM would love to play with. Yeah. Let's go to the south and leave the open site, corridor behind us for the moment.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, we'll check out the construct death smoke later.
All right. I'm gonna reveal some more stuff here.
All good.
And this, I think, will go a little bit faster with my.
You're all right.
revealing.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe they connect. That might be what it is.
I mean,
Okay.
I assume that a lot of stuff connects.
Oh no, it's actually its own thing. Oh no, there's the connection.
All right. So I know that you all are exploring, so I'm just going to take a little bit of liberty and say walk the perimeter here.
Okay.
And
although that's a really odd place for a room down there that just seems to go like it's just two hallways connecting to the room.
Right. Was there nothing in that room?
I'd use your secret door detection there, if anywhere.
Right.
After we get a closer zoom in of it.
Sure.
All right. So again, I just kind of took some liberties.
Yeah.
You all can, of course, still explore as you see fit.
Right.
Is that a broken wall? Can you zoom in, Esper? I need to see where we're at. Okay, so there is a room that kind of goes that way.
Yeah, there's more stuff to the south. Yeah.
Right.
What's that up there in that little cubby hole, Esper? If you go straight north and then take a left, you see where there's a cubby? Is that just a weirdly lit?
It looks like just rubble.
Okay.
I think.
That looks. From what I can see, it's rubble.
You see right here, magma just under the surface
Gotcha.
of a thin layer. It's really just like crusted over layer, like the top is cooled enough to crusted over.
That's
but
a really weird.
Jumping up and down on that.
It's a really weird room over to the right. Let's go back there.
It is. Yeah. What is in there?
Yeah, I would like. Yeah, Adriel definitely might want to.
It doesn't feel like there should be a room here. If you just want to connect the hallways, you could connect the hallways.
Right.
But I feel like this might be something secret here.
Yeah, Adriel would definitely want to kind of investigate a bit more as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you all tell me where exactly you would like to do your investigating.
In that room to the right, bottom right corner.
Yeah.
In here. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you go into this room, and it looks like at one point in time, this was a small storage area. And there are busted, broken, rusted, just the decrepit remains of what once was here amongst its shelves and cabinets, all of which rather fashioned from either stone or metal.
Okay. I'd like to search.
Yep, same.
As would I. Yeah.
There might be some good things in here, or preserve.
Okay.
Investigation.
I don't know if I rushed through too much of the reveals of these rooms here, so
okay.
I guess I think you did go if I need to.
Yeah, I think you did.
Well, Vapor's not going to find anything.
So is this an investigation check, Esper?
Yeah, go for it.
19.
12. I'm not the person to be investigating.
19, 12.
It's
anything
not
else?
the number on the die, but Aygir has a 20.
Oh, wow. So unnatural 20, 19, 12, and then vapor.
Uh-huh.
I rolled a 1.
Oh,
Aygir, I would like you to roll a D100.
oh, does my 19 not find anything? Sad face.
Aygir found it just like a split second before you did.
Well, random tables. Maybe it'll be one of Esper's upcoming book treasures.
Could be. So wait, this is a percentile roll? Sorry, yes, that was a yes?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I looked down at dice and I didn't see your. All right.
I mean, if we're really lucky, it'll be that wild magic item from Watcher's Guide.
Could be indeed. It's whatever an 82 is.
Okay. You find a chunk of red stone that has been carven into a shape that resembles that, a biomechanical crab thing at the beginning. Simpler in form. It's not quite so complex, but someone still had stone crafting skill to render this likeness.
Vapor, do tell me, is this magical, or is it but a stone?
Are you asking me to cast Detect Magic on this?
Sure, if that's what you call it.
I don't think he has the spell.
I do have the spell.
I mean, I don't think that you have.
You don't have the spell slots.
Actually, I do. I've only burnt one first level spell slot
Okay.
because it's a first level, so I can.
Now, before you ask him to use a very precious spell slot, could we not hold on to the object and identify it later? Maybe we'll find more objects, so we don't have to.
Yeah. It'll probably be better to save this for later for sure.
Plus, he might need that spell to save your life, or my life, or his life. Or
Oh, is it not available for ritual
No,
cast? Oh,
Adrian doesn't count.
Sorcerers can't ritual cast. Yeah.
that's right.
That's it right there. Yep.
I can pick up a feat. I think that lets me down the line, but
Yeah.
anyone can pick up a feat that lets them do it, in theory.
yeah,
Why can't you be a wizard?
because I wanted to do something different than unusual.
Because-
Wizard's one of the most popular classes.
Because a dragon daddy and a human mommy loved each other.
I didn't do that. I did wild magic, and I
Wild
have
magic daddy and a
and my magic comes from whatever side of my dad's came from because he was a genie.
Well, after
Because my guy's a Genasi.
after we find the the item, Adriel will say, "Well, I think that we can learn more about
You
this
all
later on."
pick through and wade through the decrepit bits left over in this storage chamber
Yeah.
that is here at the end of a rather long corridor, or maybe
Yeah.
not quite so long for a giant. And Aygir and Adriel spot the thing almost at the same time, but Aygir is just like a little bit, like a split second ahead on the noticing, picks up this red carven stone in this. I don't think anyone quite identified the name of this particular construct creature, but it's that crab guardian biomechanical thing.
This is how Esper gets them to kill each other over a piece of treasure that they both spotted at exactly the same moment. Yeah.
So one of the things is a vapor rolled really low, and his troll blood rears his head, and he kicks some random stone onto the wall, just like out in frustration of not finding anything.
A bit hot-headed there, Vapor.
All you get is a finger.
Shall we continue?
You take scrap some junk out of the way, but otherwise, nothing has presented itself to you here in terms of a creature or a threat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'd say let's just keep going. Let's
Yeah,
go
let's-
down that south area.
Hold on for just another moment.
Sure.
Aygir will sweep his wand of secrets around the room.
Okay. Aygir sweep.
You're breaking up really bad.
I sound like there was two. I heard two.
I heard sweeping your wand of secrets around the room, I think. But
That's
also-
Yeah, and I thought I heard something about two.
Oh, Is he coming back?
Testing.
No, you're pretty bad.
You're very frozen. Do you guys think it might be Streamlabs? Like maybe if we did Discord.
No,
then
because if that was the case, then we would all be.
yeah, you're right.
We'd all be doing it.
Yeah.
It's just unfortunate.
Oh, I think Esper's back.
It's my internet.
Oh, you're
today.
back.
Just
You're back.
Being stupid. Yes, I know. I can hear you guys perfectly the whole time, but it's like
that would be on his end then.
You can't hear me anymore.
Yeah. All right, but yeah, so what were you saying?
My apologies for the internet issues. You sweep your wand, your dowsing rod about Aygir within 30 feet. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's nothing within 30 feet.
So it covers the room. Yeah. All right. Let's GTFO.
Nope. Let's go down that south area, that south one. I think is there next. Is there next one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Esper, take us to the left.
Yeah. Give a quick over here. There
he's
are.
breaking up
This
again.
is.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh, I think he's back.
Hi.
Yep.
I'm back.
Nope.
It's
Maybe close the map down.
Walykos, why is the world shaking and shimmering? What's going on?
well, these things happen.
Walykos just like these things happen as he takes like a smoke from his pipe and just sits down and waits for it to end.
Yes, I remember the days.
So just some
dial-up times.
So just out of character, some stuff I was looking for the Sorcerer's spell list because I can switch out spells on long rests, and I do have
we didn't have a long rest though. We had a short rest.
I know, but I'm just letting you know when we do a long rest, I could switch out a level 2 spot.
You can't.
No, sorcerers aren't like that. Yeah, so sorcerers you can swap out spells every level.
When you
is it level?
Yeah, you're thinking of wizards. So wizards can swap their spells every long rest, but sorcerers it's all
it's level. Okay, I must have read that.
Yeah, because the reason behind it is that sorcerers just know spells. They don't actually have to teach themselves every time. So the lore behind it is like a wizard.
I can't ready spells.
Yeah,
I can't
because
have on.
yeah,
okay,
because you don't prepare spells. You just know all your spells. So.
Yeah, the idea behind them originally was you were supposed to have more spell slots back in the earlier editions than the wizard would. You just couldn't have the versatility.
Yeah.
How they did that in 5e is the sorcery points mechanic.
Exactly.
You get more spells through your sorcery points. You just can't.
You can't learn new spells.
Yeah, I see it. I misread it.
It's all good.
Yeah. Okay, that's my bad. I thought because I was thinking, maybe I could do
That'd
something.
be a great feature.
Yeah, it's kind of like the difference, which, like for example, like there's two different kinds of spellcasters. Like you have the ones that prepare spells, and then the ones that know spells. And sorcerers are knowing spells, and then like clerics and wizards and druids, they prepare spells.
Yeah. Okay, that's my bad.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking, I was like, how can we open this box without needing to go get outside help and having it sit around?
The funny thing though is that arcane tricksters, they also just know spells, but it's from the wizard spell list, which is kind of funny. So it's
I know.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Well, we might have to call.
I think he's probably resetting his modem. That's probably what's happening.
Yeah. Well, we have about another. Well,
we have about 30
timer
minutes.
up here. It says we have about 30 minutes.
About 30 minutes.
But
we have enough time to take some action against the cult of the reptile god.
Yeah.
Well, if it does come down to it, we can end early. But I would personally like to play
against the Giants, though.
I think that we can probably get through it because it seems like when he resets his modem, it works for about 10-15 minutes. So
we might be able to get enough time in to get something else done.
How's everyone doing in the chat? Let's talk to the chat since we have time. How's everyone doing? Hopefully you have all been enjoying it. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Unfortunately, it's wild. It's the wild magic of the internet. It's just sometimes.
I do apologize. Vapor does use wild magic, so
Vapor is causing all these problems.
Oh, I forgot to. Damn it! We forgot to have me roll for wild magic because I cast Shatter.
Roll for it now. Let's see what happens.
Word on the street is he may be attempting some percussive maintenance at the moment.
Yeah, actually, speaking of like the chat, like we've gotten a lot of super chats, so thank you all.
Yeah, thank you guys on that.
Yeah, that's absolutely awesome. Big thanks. I'm sure Esper is like very thankful as well. So
Esper always appreciates. Yeah,
he does indeed.
Mm-hmm.
It keeps him able to work like 24/7 on that book.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Sometimes, yeah. If,
Five. Oh,
people
5 of
say
them. Wow.
Yeah, if people say things, he'll try to work it into the game, either in a little off the scene, like two kids playing and one fire bolts at the other, or depends on how he can incorporate it.
Zombie goblin bards.
Zombie goblin parts.
Yeah, he's obviously not going to meteor storm all the enemies for us, but
Well, actually,
Yes,
you know what? You know what?
No,
It's
we did
actually
not figure out that
it's
riddle
actually
yet.
been Esper has confirmed that if you donate like $1,000, he'll just level us up to level 20 right away.
Adriel is a
Hey,
liar.
you can pay to
Just the
win for
thought of
us
that
if you
makes me
want.
feel dirty.
D&D, the game where pay to win. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh gosh. All right. Let's try this again. I'm sorry, everyone.
We can go to the microtransaction shop.
Just
Oh god.
just move my miniature as we move, and we'll get through this.
Yeah. So
But
we're
actually the super chat donations really are just to improve and level up the monsters in the
yeah. So you can pay for the monsters to win.
Actually-
instant TPK.
Actually, I am still okay with it because that's more milestones for us.
Yes, that is true.
Well, if we don't die,
No, I mean, I'll survive.
Someone like donates like $1,000 and it's just like Red Dragon now.
Oh, no.
The
Oh,
doorway
no.
opens up and I don't know if
I think the
The
map is
robots.
what's killing us here, guys.
I don't know.
No, it's my internet.
I think it's the internet because the map's never an issue. Esper, how about this? I talk, then you talk, like in little bits, and I'll just I'll make it easy on you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you actually would you be able to like maybe type it out as well? Maybe that would be an option.
But then the audience can't really listen in
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we can hear you now.
for the moment. For the next couple
Yeah.
seconds.
for the moment.
So maybe quickly tell us what we see on that bottom, like since you have some time before you. Oh, and now.
And now it's back.
Frozen. Oh well. I think he's there. It's hard to tell.
I think he can hear us. We just
He
can't
can
hear
definitely
him.
hear us. It's just we can't hear him.
I'm
What's up?
here. I can see you all. I can hear you all.
Hey,
Everything
Esper,
is
Esper,
fine
you know
for
what
me.
you can try just turning your webcam off and then
Yeah,
just
your
talking.
webcam.
Yeah, just turn the webcam off and then just talk to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems.
should help.
Yeah, that's helping. It looks like.
All right, so let's give this a shot. I'm getting kind of frustrated here, but let's try.
We can hear you. Yep.
So, all right. Now, what was I saying? Here you find, or you're seeing, right, a chamber, and it's a bit difficult to tell what its original purpose was because it suffered so much structural damage. This area here is actually just collapsed wall. It's chunks have broken, shifted, sunken through the earth. Magma has, eaten bits of what used to be just bedrock. So this is just a destroyed area that's, you can walk through it. This here, but there's something down that way.
Yeah. We wanted to go down to that south, so to the left and south, that little area down there.
So look at my mini, focus on that, and then just go around the corner.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The place that seems open ended.
All right, so
I don't know how far it extends or if it's just a dead end.
yeah, Walykos is going to go and take a peek there, and everyone else is close.
Yeah, we're all making our way. Is that an open area or is it not an open area?
I think it's an open area. Yeah.
There it goes. Yeah, he's opening it up.
Oh, there's a thing down there. I think that's that same giant head that does things to us.
Is it a giant head?
It looks like the same one, yeah.
It is indeed a giant head. Okay, so Walykos, you can just make out the indication of one of those giant heads, the kind of statue-like heads.
Shoot
You have
fire.
an immediate reaction.
Shoot it and then retreat.
Shoot it. Okay. You have your crossbow out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Go for it.
Miss.
All right, you take your shot. It doesn't hit, and you dive back
Yep.
as it spits fire in the space you were just in.
Yeah, so these things are the ones that ready their action. They have like just enough intelligence to like hold the spell. So,
Mhm.
although we never really tested how AI they are, because they can't hold the spell forever.
Just to butt in here,
Yeah.
it was the spell obelisk that would charge up and ready a spell.
Yeah, this one actually just does it on like if we
the
walk in
fire
front of it.
spitter
so this
head,
one-
it just
Yeah.
spits on its initiative.
Exactly.
Assuming there's a target there.
So what you're saying, Esper, is that I can just keep popping out and shooting it
Yep.
during the initiative order, and it'll never hit me.
Essentially.
Okay. Shall we do that?
Yeah,
fellas?
let's kill it.
I mean, let's see if we can even
Also
damage.
notice that there are some kind of carvings or reliefs on this wall, this left wall over here.
Hey guys, there's some carvings or reliefs on that left wall over there, but we have to get past this spitty thing first. So
Well, it seems like this one is more on a timer type situation, so I think that we can whittle it down.
I'll just keep popping out, shooting, and back into cover, and everyone else can take a turn. We'll just kind of go down the line as you were.
Yep. Yeah, we'll just keep shooting it after it shoots a thing, we shoot it, and then
I assume it can be damaged, Esper, because as soon as we hit it, we'll know.
Yeah, it can be damaged.
Okay.
And given your tactic, I don't see how it can really avoid.
We figured out the puzzle.
like eventually it will die, just inevitably.
I'll just roll an ammo die to see if I go down an ammo die.
Yeah, roll ammo die twice.
Ammo die first.
I'll need to, or unless Walykos is just doing it himself.
Probably Adriel roll one too.
What's the damage dice again that I have to roll?
So it started at a D12, I believe.
Yeah.
But if you roll a 1,
It drops
then
down
it drops down one die size. And that's
it keeps
how
doing that every time you roll a 1.
until you run out, and then you have to go and pay
Okay.
a fixed amount that Esper will tell us.
So I just roll a D12 here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I rolled a natural 12. Cool.
Nice.
You're good. Yeah, I rolled a 4.
So if you rolled a 12, does that mean he finds arrows?
Your die size
they
increases.
shoot into his body. Oh, 3 new arrows. Oh.
they just like come out of my body. Oh yes. All right. There we go.
So yeah, well done. You make
Short work.
short work, yes, of the fire spitter head or lightning spitter head. I guess it has both options. And
Okay.
it doesn't have as much resistance or toughness to it as that obelisk did.
Yeah, I think the big thing why we didn't do that with the other one was the distance. It literally was like
Yeah.
Right.
over 100 feet or more.
And we had to
Yeah.
deal with one of the crab creatures
Yeah.
at the same time. So
All right.
Yes.
Well, once we get that cleared out, Adriel would like to go and check out the markings and inscriptions. I'm sure
Let's
everyone
just-
else also wants to as well.
Yeah, let's just all go. Although, if it is explosive runes, Adriel, you're more dodgy. Go.
I'm more dodgy, so okay.
I mean,
Maybe we're actually going to go
you all
look
get-
at the stone giant or whatever the giant spitting head was.
Yeah, we'll call it the fire spitter trap.
Fire spitter trap.
You all
okay.
get into the room here, and it doesn't actually look like there are any writing or runes on this wall. It's more a picture image, almost like a mural in relief. It's partly damaged, especially the lower part of it that's closer to the ground. It's badly damaged, but the mid and upper sections are easy enough to see, and they depict a giant who is wearing some pretty impressive looking armor or impressive looking suit of some kind, battle suit we might call it, and is holding a flail in hand, a chain weapon that it looks to be indicating in the relief that there's something radiating from the chain, like a special effect or a magical effect. And this giant warrior or master looks to be his look on his, for as mighty as he is and as well equipped as he is depicted, his face does not look so confident. His expression is actually one of horror, and he seems to be being attacked from below or being pulled down from below. But again, it's damaged and indistinct.
Vape, this might be the chance to use that detect magic of yours.
What a strange thing for fire giants to paint on the walls of their own place.
Yeah, so clearly this was in the last days of the giant empire as it was falling. They came in here and they were like, we got to immortalize the last thing that's happening to our leader as he's getting dragged down. You know, quick, carve it into the wall. Employee of the month.
Oh no, they're at the gates now. I'm carving as fast as I can.
No,
They
it's like,
breached the gates.
no, it's
Slow
like
them down.
no, it's like in SpongeBob where he just like tinks it once and then just like crumbles into perfection.
Yeah. Well, I'm willing to, give you a chance to study that, but I think unless it's magical, I think it's probably just information that we can analyze. Later.
Wait, I thought that Esper said that it was radiating something.
Was it?
Yeah,
No,
he said
the chain.
Yeah.
It's depicted as being.
Oh, it's depicted. Oh, sorry. I thought you said there was actually something
It
radiating.
could be like a magical flail or something that has fire or lightning
see.
or.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, if there's nothing actually radiating, then yeah, Adriel will take a look at it, investigate it.
You get up closer to see if there's additional details that might be noteworthy.
The initials of the artist in the corner.
Go ahead and make an investigation check, Adriel.
Investigation. Go.
Do it.
Yeah. 16.
16. A couple of details actually stand out to you. One is that the way in which this wall relief was crafted seems different. You see no chisel marks or any conventional way of producing such art. Additionally, you can start to make out a few details of what it is that is bringing about the doom. What's pulling down this masterful giant? There are slimy tendrils grasping him from below.
Yeah, I'll kind of like after I look over it and everything, I'm gonna stand up and say, it seems like this giant was being pulled down by something very, very strange, tentacles, some kind of aberration, perhaps.
So when the
We're
elves
always
brought
with the old
the
one.
first time,
Sorry, what did you say, Aygir?
when the elves brought the Bazai here, it was not the first time the giants dealt with something monstrous.
Yes. This must have been a depiction of this giant's last days.
I'm on to you, Esper. I know you've always got like the old ones in all your games.
So Adriel will sort of like walk back as he's like explaining like what he found out about it.
we can look at this later. It's not going anywhere.
Yep.
Now, is there a point in this room which is 30 feet from any other point in this room?
Yeah.
You want to stand in the center and do it.
Yes. But couldn't you just is it an at-will activation on the wand?
No, it's charges.
Yeah, it's three charges.
Which is so hard. It's so bad because you have to
just
know.
One more.
Yeah, you have to know that there's a secret door there.
Or strongly suspected, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but otherwise, though, it'd be annoying where you just have it active all the time, and then the DM would have to just be,
that would be
you
kind of
forgot to mention that you had a secret door there, and I had
It'd be nice if it was like on a short rest item. Or
Okay,
something.
yes, I just measured it out. If you stand in the center, like where Adriel is, it will get effectively the whole room.
All right, this is the last charge, so hopefully something works.
I think you got a good bet because there's a statue in here guarding this. Like,
right, and there are some walls that just kind of end, and he's gonna go for it with the divining rod of.
Alas, nothing is picked up by your rod.
Esper's like, they missed every single secret door that's been everywhere except where you scanned.
Except for the exact places you used it.
Presses the key fob over and over, waiting for the little beep, but it doesn't happen.
Oh,
Where the hell did I park?
we'll find it next time.
Unfortunately, that key doesn't go to a car; it goes to a motorcycle.
It's fine. We'll take a long rest at some point, and
Yeah.
we'll get it back.
So there is some cloud of smoke concealing the way up ahead there.
We're gonna save that.
There's a
Yeah.
dead giant in this collapsed out lava ruined section. There's other ways over here to the west that you have not seen. There's also some ways to the west up at the top that you haven't seen. And there's this wall of fire.
Yep, we got that. Esper, take us to the next path to the left of where we're at. Yeah.
Okay. So
we
like
track
over
our
in
way.
here.
Yeah, we got to map out the boundary kind of, and then we'll work our way inward if there's still places inside.
Okay.
Yep. Get my
Here
crossbow
to the more
ready.
central area you now go.
Mhm.
And you can see a fair amount from where you're standing there.
Why don't you give me what I can see?
Yeah, I'm on it. Okay.
Cool.
You look down, you really look down this long corridor, and it has several corridors or maybe just alcoves connecting to it.
There's like lots of places we could go to.
Well, or things
this way here actually has steps going down. So
okay.
let me
we'll try and arrange that. That's the last place we get to.
I'm going to do a quick little indication of that. There we go. That has steps going down there. But yeah, there are these ways vertically north and south. And then there's something down here too.
Which we know there's a wall on those top ones. So they're like cubbies, basically. Because we saw the wall when we came down.
I think that it'd be best to go south first, because that's
where I was going to take us.
Because like going down that corridor is that's more chances of danger.
Of things pincering us and
exactly. Yeah.
That's where we're gonna take a hang south, and then we're gonna come back to the left, at the bottom there.
Okay. So again, I'll remember everyone is in that.
Yep. And we use the corners like we do,
Yep.
Okay, so it's a standalone room with a pit of lava.
What notable things are in that room?
Yeah, let's wait for him to zoom in for us.
This room ahead is particularly hot. Now, this whole dungeon has been sauna-like, but from where you stand, there are waves of heat coming out of it. It seems almost like it's an oven or a kiln in there. And I don't know if a kiln's probably too hot, but it's oven-like. I'll say that for effect. And at the center of this particularly hot room is a pit, and waves of heat are radiating up out of it, and spits and splashes of lava
are spitting up out. Okay. I'll just go to the doorway just so that we can map the edges of the room, because technically from that corner I couldn't tell if there were like doors inside the room. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah,
but,
you get a little closer. It starts to hurt. Like your skin is starting to just like sting with heat.
Yeah, I'm just going to take a quick look and move back. Yeah.
You get back before it does any actual damage to you, but you don't feel like standing in there for any great period of time.
Yeah, that's just moving in there and staying in there. You'll probably take damage.
We need an iron bucket and water.
I don't think that's going to do it.
Depends how big of a bucket and how much water.
We need a decanter of endless water. That's what we need.
Wait! This isn't Minecraft. What?
I will say this,
good lad.
that would probably be a great room to hide a secret door in.
It would be.
Let's come back to it after a long rest.
Indeed.
All right,
Well,
back door.
Yeah,
Actually,
let's go.
Doesn't
think that-
recharge on a long rest. One of secrets recharges daily at dawn.
Oh, gotcha.
Mm,
So it's a time limit thing. Yeah. So I think we should go left now and just start exploring.
well, how close to dawn is it? Is dawn an
question.
hour away? Yeah.
I don't
Dawn's
think
not
we
an
would know
hour
that.
away. It's probably like early evening at this point.
Okay. Well, we'll come back tomorrow then. I'll put it that way. But let's.
Adriel
I-
suggested going down this corridor. Is everyone
Yeah.
for that?
So
Yeah.
here's my
Well,
thought. Rather than go down the corridor from the straight way that we would take, let's hang north, like where we came in, and
Right.
go down that left path there.
That's true. That gets us to more quickly see a greater amount of it than if we just went
That's-
straight ahead. Yeah.
That's exactly where I'm
I
going.
see what you're saying.
Plus, it
I got
also might connect north. That passage that we saw
Right.
up north.
Okay,
No,
so
no,
you're
not
gonna
there,
go
Esper.
Up like
Nope,
this?
nope, not there, Esper. Just slightly north. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Up through
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
there? Okay.
And
Because there's another area up there that we haven't seen yet. So
And it
So
might.
again,
Yeah,
I'm going to do the thing where I'm just going to move Walykos'
Yep.
Just me.
token.
it's fine.
All right, so
I-
tell me if I'm doing this correctly, the way that you're wanting to go.
You are doing it correctly. Oh, that's wrong, Esper. You got to go the other way. I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you.
All right. Yeah, there are.
I assume that there's probably a connection because I saw a passage to the north which looked like it went that way.
Oh goodness. All right. So you see additional, like structural damage from lava, and
5 iron golems in the next room.
wouldn't that be a thing? All right.
I mean, we go straight to like 3 levels higher.
Sure. So you see some different
That's
things
what I
here.
expected.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
see some different things. Again, there's a lot of damage where what
Yeah.
used to be probably wall just broken through. There's chunks sunken through the floor with magma
Lava.
and lava pits. This seems to be a corridor connecting there, corridor here. This is just like a broken open part of the
Dug
wall,
through the wall. Yeah.
and it just gets dark and gloomy. So you'd have to go poking around in there to really see.
Well, that means there's not lava back there at least.
Around up in this lava pool here, you see there are a couple of like charred and blackened footprints in the ground.
Are they
They're
recent?
largely, you can see them pretty well close to here where it's like the actual stone floor. But then when it comes to this collapsed stuff, you can't really see them anymore. But there were these charred footprints going somewhere.
Are they recent?
They don't seem to be recent.
Okay.
Yeah. And then this
move-
looks to be connecting down there.
I was going to say, move me just enough so I can see down south, a straight, way, hugging the wall, of course. But yeah,
It's something like a giant's alcove. Nothing pops out at you.
Yeah, the other alcoves though, there's probably stuff, and I could see like the heads, if they wanted to do traps.
I think that before we go down more south, let's go north and just check out those 2 forks on the left and the right. Yeah.
Well, we know that the one on the right is going to reconnect to the area that we've been, but
I
let's
know, yeah, just to like get it all.
let's just
like,
map it out. Let's just map it out.
Exactly. Yeah.
So we quickly explore the one on the right side of the map there. Yeah, that.
Yep,
one.
there we go. So we're finished there.
Yep.
And
Yeah, that
then
is
the
the corridor connecting there. And then you walk through over to here.
Yeah, to the left as well. Yeah, not the bottom left one, but the top left one.
Yeah, we'll come back to the dark area because that's probably where something.
Okay. So you go and stand there close to some of those charred footprints, and you look up this away, and you see another pretty long corridor,
Perfect.
illuminated well from the
Lava.
the lava and the.
Is that a dead fire giant right there?
It is.
Alright.
Nice.
There's another skeletal remains of a giant.
That looked like it got blown into the wall.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, actually, it looks like it's in a collapsed doorway. to see how it almost connects with the corridor we
Yeah.
are familiar with? over
Maybe.
there?
I'm guessing that based on the map, is going to come back out. Like it'll hang south.
Right.
Although, isn't there something in the corner there that we can't see yet? Let's say we keep going down that corridor,
Yeah.
Esper.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, because
Up here?
we wouldn't have been able to see that far up top, right?
Up here?
Yes. So get us to the corner right there, around the corner from whatever that is.
You pass by a giant skeleton that has all.
Oh,
its
wait, Esper,
rubble
take
and
me
rock.
not that far. What's that in the corner? Yeah, what's that in the corner?
Here is lava. Quite.
Oh,
a bit.
okay.
Oh,
Sorry,
it's just the map.
it was just the map. We thought that we saw something that you. Yeah, we thought you were just punking us. Like, there's
No,
nothing
that
there.
could
Just keep
always
going.
happen.
All right, I would say let's just go back down and like explore those little cubbies.
Well, so
First,
again,
let's
to-
peek out the little way. Yeah, let's peek around the corner because there's probably a path that goes south.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. So let's just take a peek. Look, see.
You look down here.
Yeah, I
and,
thought so.
there is a chamber, and actually, chamber has
uh,
less damage than some of the other ones do.
Is that another giant head?
You
No, that
see-
looks like one of the dragons.
You see one of those dragons, and maybe that's going to put you on edge, or like you're getting ready for
A fight.
it to fight, and nothing
It's-
happens. It's
it's just
just
dead.
lying. there.
It's just already broken down. Yeah.
Okay.
Aygir starts to march forward into that room.
Sure. I will. Really, before I even move up.
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, well, he'll let you
No,
go.
I let Aygir go if he's confident that nothing bad will happen. It's his
Yeah.
life. I'm not
Still
gonna.
being a little cautious, but he's very, very curious about that room, almost to the point of being a little bit single-minded about it.
Yeah, I get you. There's probably a secret.
Wait,
door.
when Aygir goes up there, though, like so quickly, like Adriel's just gonna look to Walykos and be like, "It's really nice to have this Aygir here. He's very good for triggering traps for us."
Even though you're the one who's supposed to be disarming them.
Well,
Oh,
he didn't
excuse
really.
me.
He didn't give us a chance. He just marched right in.
Okay, so Aygir, you go into this room which has less damage than some of the other ones,
Right.
and there indeed it does not move, and this clockwork dragon that is pretty rusty, and it sounds like you're going up to it.
Yep.
Probably guarding something.
And
like
and
a
setting
secret.
about to closely investigating the place with a fine-tooth comb, but centered around that.
Yeah, I'll we'll come with him, Esper, eventually. He just marched in there first.
Once the party decides, hey, it's not a death trap room, you all file in.
And that's when the death trap sets off.
Yeah.
It's on a timer.
It's a
I was
pressure
waiting
plate.
for more than one person to be.
It's a pressure plate that was meant to trip giants, so it needed more than one person's weight.
It took
Yeah.
multiple medium-sized characters.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it, Aygir. Let me know exactly what you're doing.
Okay. Well, he is combing over the walls, looking for loose stones or hollow sounding parts, and he's especially looking at the clockwork dragon to see if it's just one of those that's deactivated, if it's covering a hole in the wall or floor or anything like that.
You look for those various details as best you can. Give a intelligence investigation roll.
All right.
Hey, Adriel,
That
why
is
don't you
18.
look as well?
Yeah, I'll take a look as well. Yeah, I'll help out.
It's an 18, by the way.
Okay, I got an 18. So why don't I talk about that, and then Adriel, you can do your thing.
Yeah.
The clockwork dragon is rusty, but otherwise you think it should be functional. It's missing a. I don't know how much you know about these things, but I'll tell you something, and then maybe you could roll again if you want on Knowledge Arcana. It's missing a core gem. That would be its power source. So without that, it's not going to activate. The walls seem to be solid walls as far as you can tell.
Well, it's not going to activate. Remember how the others had some sort of a little crystal in them? The thing that glowed with power? Yes, this one doesn't have that. Why it's here and where the little core went and was taken, I don't know. It's unusual.
It has a little chest plate thing that's actually hanging open, so you can see in there, and it's empty.
It's like it was deliberately plundered.
Well, I think we can. I mean, Adriel, were you actually looking?
No, yeah, like with all that information, I don't think Adriel will need to.
Okay, then we'll just we'll come back here when the wand works and ping it, I guess, because based on we've mapped out the outlines, there is space for a secret room potentially.
Right. Yeah,
but yeah, we'll just have to see what's there.
Yeah, I think that we should just head back down and explore more. Like, go. I think we should go to the cubbies.
I disagree. I think we should take out that that head.
Oh yeah, we'll take out the head and then do the cubbies.
And there's something up.
There's something that the thing is protecting.
That's true. So yeah,
because that spider crab thingy construct came from the top. It didn't come from below.
Oh,
all right.
Okay. You all could have got a glimpse up there just from when you walked down to where you're at now, and
it's probably just a dead end.
Truly, just a damaged, collapsed, broken in part of what was just wall or rock before.
Is it fair to go ahead and say that we just go ahead and kill that firehead too with that same strategy that we used last time?
Pop out, pop back in before it can react.
And then Adriel and Walykos can just do our D12 for our arrows.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll do mine. All
right. Another natural 12. Cool.
I got an 8 and a 9. I'm good.
Okay. Cool. Yes, you make short work of the head. You outmaneuver and outwit it, and you're not in any immediate danger rush situation, so that's fine.
Cool.
What's your next move?
So guys, we should go back south, check out that dark area, and then I'm thinking either the steam or the cubbies leading to the door.
I think it'd be good to go to that left dark area, which might connect to the cubbies, and then do the cubbies, and then do the steam.
I actually kind of think the opposite, like the steam, because that's something that it probably will be figured out quicker,
Okay.
And then we'll know. As opposed to those other things that might hold.
Well, I forgot to reveal this. You guys would have seen it when you went up this way.
Makes a big difference. Is that a firewall down?
It is.
Oh God! No, not another one.
So Adriel thinks, basically says, I think that we should leave the fog area for last, because that seems to be the most dangerous.
Well, I think we'll check it out when we get back that way. But let's check out this really close cubby that was dug in here.
Yep. Yeah. I agree.
Are you wanting to go here?
I'm with Aygir on what he just posted in private chat.
Yeah, I think we should probably call it.
Yeah, because we're kind of just like figuring out where to go next. It might lead into an encounter. We're at 3 hours. Maybe
I concur.
That's true. That's true. Okay. So again, thank you all for bearing with me for the spottiness of my internet today. Hopefully by next session it will be cleared up.
Stuff happens. You're good.
Yeah.
Do I
appreciate you running
my camera
the game
back on for the last minute here to sign off?
Well, it works.
Okay. Yeah, it seems to have stabilized again. So
no, yeah, right when you turn your camera on, it starts breaking again.
Yeah, it's the camera.
It's too much information.
I think the map. If we got rid of the map, it would have.
And I've been puzzling some names for our party in my head, but I'll have to see if you guys can agree on anything.
It'll choose us when the time is right.
I mean, I'm kind of with the quarrelers, because we will quarrel like nobody's business.
No, we won't.
Plus, a quarrel is an arrow.
A crossbow bolt is a quarrel.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, it could just be the quarrels, but I mean, does it really have a prestigious enough room to it?
I mean, it's
It
like
doesn't.
the
It could be your
Avengers.
start-off name. It could be like your chicken chaser, and then later.
Yeah. Well, it's like the
rename.
Avengers, Esper. It's like we may not be able to save the world, but we'll quarrel over it.
All right, everyone. Thank you very much. And again, hopefully by next week, I'll have the internet stuff squared away.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I mean,
for-
it worked fine for the majority of the session. So
I'm really looking forward to finding those metal arms in a box that we put them on and they do things. Soon.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah,
All right,
it's almost
so
like they're in that box.
I'll go out with my camera on and potentially my image freezing. Until next time, everyone.
Thanks for
Make it
joining.
interesting.
Thank you, guys.